Maeda delivers. The game's first pitch is not a cloud in the sky. As this pitch runs inside, digs in. First pitch to him is taken high. Casey, Franklin, and Alcantara. Matt Shaw at third. Machado at short as this one is smacked into center field, a base hit. Mickey Gasper with a single. Scoring yesterday, they're threatening to do the same today. But he gets a day off for the Saints today. Season for the 26-year-old first baseman in 18. Maeda making his Cubs organizational debut, and this one lined down the left field line. Julian around third, he will score. Gasper stops at third. First pitch is high for ball. A big inning together here to start the game. Ford takes inside. Yes. 2-0. Nope. And he misses with ball four. St. Paul. Morales takes strike one. Started his year with the Tigers. And there he's able to bend the... And it's overturned, or it's not overturned. Remains a strike. That almost the entire baseball in the strike zone as the Cubs left for the rest of the game, and that was certainly a story yesterday. 0-2 pitch, roped foul, and then they had no leverage. Breaking ball smacked into center field. Franklin over a couple steps, makes the catch. He'll throw to third where there is no play. It's a sacrifice fly for Morales as Maeda delivers. 1-0 pitch. Foul tips into the glove and induced that ground ball. It's striking. Downstairs, and it's 2. Here comes the Japanese international. It's chopped to first base, foul. He got the stretch, and here it comes. Raking. Count is run full. Check swing. He did not. You feel good about limiting the damage. Virgo, the batter. And he hits a fly ball into deep left center field. This one tracking back to the wall, and it's off the base of the wall. 2-run score. Throw goes to third base. The set and the first pitch misses outside. Field comes in. Big swing and a miss. Maeda's 1-1 is hit on the ground. Shaw gloves it, looks the runner back. Throws across. 9-hitter bats for the Saints, and he batted through the order anyway. Want to try to get it to stop there. Low and outside. Good block by Perez. 2-1 to Holland. Hit on the ground. Shaw comes over. Back-to-back plays for the I-Cubs third baseman to retire. Going back up against the top of the St. Paul order. Edwards scored. The Saints have just 3 hits, but 4 runs as before Maeda recorded his first out. The 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kenta Maeda for every strikeout recorded by an I-Cubs pitcher this season as the first pitch to Mickey Gasper. The American Cancer Society works to improve the lives of people with cancer and their families. Maeda working significantly quicker here in this second inning. His pitch to Gasper is hit up the middle, couple of hops toward the shortstop Machado. But he makes a relatively routine play. 2 outs, the base is empty for Jose Miranda. Pitch on the way. Chopped foul. He's pitched 6 times in 3 different years, including for the St. Paul. As the ABS system rules that it missed for the ball. Missed inside. Did not catch the inside corner, missed by about an inch. This one laced up the left field line. It's down for a base hit and will roll into the corner. Miranda stops at second base, his second double in. First pitch to Ford, misses high. At AAA, his 13th year as a professional. St. Paul homer this year. Ending the inning. Missed outside. Working out of the stretch. This pitch to Ford is foul. Maeda, though, made 17 starts for Detroit last season. As Ford chops this one foul. 3-2 is chopped foul again earlier this month. Another 3-2, again hit foul. And this one flying to center field. Franklin sprinting in, and it's the center fielder that makes.
Several years ago, finished top 3 in the Rookie of the Year. Helping outside for ball 1. Maeda goes to work, and a breaking ball called a season. Did not fare well. Moved to the bullpen. 1-1 pitch. That's off the appearances. 788 earned run average, and the Tigers decided to turn him loose. A veteran of 9 major league seasons. 2-2 pitch. Torch to right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Halpin and the leadoff spot go together like peanut butter and chocolate. He's into second base with a leadoff double.
That is.
Rocchio spent the entire season up with Cleveland since coming down from the major leagues, but it's been fits and 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch, and a breaker is down at excellent defender. The pitch. That one's down in the dirt. 3 balls. 3-1 pitch, swung on and missed. It checks the runner at second base, Halpin, who's inching away from the bag. Now the pitch, and that ball is crushed. High and deep to right field. Bye-bye!
Bright waits on patiently and really squares it up. Petey Halpin put his off the wall in right field. Brian.
The highly touted, oft-injured prospect for the Cleveland Guardians. First this year, a core muscle surgery has kept him on the shelf. Here he pulls one off the bag at first, and it trickles into right field. He'll stop at first base. Had that ball park. Here's Johnny. Rodriguez takes a first pitch, rarely elevating it. The pitch here. Call. Here he swings and hits one slowly. Swinging bunt on the third base side. Maeda comes to get it. Bounces it 3 times to first.
By the end of this inning.
Kafis. Uniform. The 1-0. High is going to end after 1 inning. 2-0 pitch. That's wide. 3 ball. 3-0 pitch. Nowhere near. That's ball 4. And that'll bring up Cody Huff. And slam this year. First pitch swinging and a high fly ball deep to the gap in left center field. Alcantara back, and it's over his head off the base of the wall. 1 run is in, another being waved around. That's the throw to the plate is not going to be in time. In fact, it will be
cut marker. He pulled up at 4:03.
Look out, a pitch inside, almost 4 have scored. Next pitch there. 2-0 pitch. That's a strike. 2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And just with 6 home runs, he's got 16 driven in. He swings and grounds one first base side. Nice stab over there at first. Valdez has homered. First pitch to him is a ball. The next pitch coming is hit on the ground first base side. Long run, diving stop by Triantos. Throws from his knees in.
Happened here today.
Milan Tolentino on a heater.
With you and your big words. I just do.
0-1 pitch, misses low. 1-1 pitch. Chop foul, right field. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Chased a pitch off the outside corner. Maeda goes to first, no chance. Infield single.
If it's going to happen, it'll be today.
That's right. Here's Brian Rocchio. First pitch fast. The pitch. Well outside. Ohio Department of Public Safety. If you're not buckled up, what's holding you back? Here. Next offering, hit on the ground to the second baseman. Taylor made 4-6-3 double play. Hit the first base bag and popped up in the air. He had to settle for a base hit. Look out, a pitch inside almost. Next offering is way. Maeda kicks, deals, and hit the outside. 2-1 downstairs, 3 balls. 3-1 pitch. Swings and grounds it on the right side. Scooped up by the first baseman Long. He'll take it to the bag. And after a leadoff single.
Johnny Rodriguez leads the way for the Clippers. 1-for-1 infield single in the first inning, and he takes a pitch inside. Next pitch, he hits off the end of the bat toward to erase the runner. The 1-1 pitch. Down low and inside. Round Rock got 6 runs in the top of the second there. Rodriguez checks. Memphis trailing 2-0 at Jacksonville, top of the fourth. Pitch outside. Kenta Maeda with a payoff pitch. Swung on, grounded sharply to third. Chase Strumpf has it. Sets his feet, throws it across the infield. Second in Nashville. Scranton Wilkes-Barre batting in a 0-0 game. Kafis chops one toward first. It kept 2 times in the bottom of the 7th inning in what was to be game 1 of a doubleheader. So they have to push that one off until tomorrow. Next pitch. Misses doubleheader in Syracuse tomorrow. And later this evening, Omaha plays at Salt Lake City. Here's Kafis, inside-out swing as he puts it into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Right-handed hitting catcher taking the first pitch for a called strike before he hit the wall. Pitch grounded left side. Strumpf, the third baseman, has it. Throws to second for 1. The relay to first is in time. Down with the lead for the Iowa Cubs. They're up 6-5 on the Clippers. And the first pitch to Dom Nunez is outside for ball. Next pitch, and this one misses after throwing, by the way. Next pitch, big breaking ball, drops right. Next pitch grounded up the middle, but shading toward the second base bag was the shortstop, Ben Cow. First pitch grounded toward the second baseman. Triantos scoops it up and he throws to first base. One at the plate. He's also struggled in the field here, which is almost unheard of for him. Pitch is high. 1 ball, no strike pitch on the way. This one is taken outside. Activity in the Clippers bullpen as well now. 2 ball, no strike pitch. And this one, 3 balls and no strikes. Clippers would love to get the number 9 hitter on base here and turn the lineup over. And they will do that. Next offering is inside, ball 4. Conditioning. Dormar, your climate hero. Clippers are down by a run. They have a man at first with 2 outs. And I'll tell you all about
that. As Maeda reaches his glove high above his head and comes home with the first pitch, which struggled in the first inning in his first 2 starts. And he's behind at bats. Ben Cowell's the third baseman in on the grass, as behind 3-0 on the speedy leadoff hitter for Syracuse. Comes home out of the windup again and missed once more. 4 straight out of the zone. Syracuse right fielder swings at the first pitch and launches a ball on a line into the right center field gap. That'll go all the way to the base of the wall. Gilbert is screaming around third. He'll be waved home. He will score without a throw. And 2 batters into the game. It's struggled so far with the Cubs. Now Ronnie Mauricio swings at the first pitch and golfs in a brief time with Syracuse. He swings away again and fouls at second and comes home to Mauricio. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That was his best splitter so far, and it's patient support, ensuring everyone has an opportunity. 73, 3 homers, 28 RBI. He leads the league in doubles to the 1-1 pitch to Meneses. Cut on and rolled to third. Cowles has it, stares the runner back to second, and fires across the diamond for Artisan Capital Group. The hero from Maeda fires and finds the outside offering. He throws it again. It's bounced up the middle. A long run. Diving stop by Hayden Cantrell. That'll save a run. Maeda home out of the stretch, and he missed up and in. It's the catcher. 1-0 here, and that's a breaking. Better after that, but it's taken a lot out of him each night. And there's his strike. If he made his debut here. 2-1 pitch, line to right field. That's down for a base hit. A run scores. On his way to third is Donovan Walton. And it's 2-0 Syracuse. Those runs came in the first. First pitch here, line to right field, a base hit. Another Syracuse run scores, and it's 3-0 Mets. Only thrown 19 pitches. Luke Ritter takes outside. Induced a ground ball. A lot of action in. And was also beat up in the first inning. Here's a high fly ball deep right field. Owen Casey going back. It's off his glove in order. 2 runs have scored. Ritter is now being held up at third, but the I-Cubs are in. As a number of I-Cubs relievers who were in the clubhouse came sprinting and realized they may be needed. 1-0, sliced foul toward that bullpen. In Columbus, I was referencing, he allowed 5 runs in the first. Line drive up the middle, a base hit. 6 runs in the Syracuse first. They have batted around against the veteran top of the order in Drew Gilbert. Swing and a miss. And it Maeda home. Missing down and in. Back into the dugout. Gilbert bounces one foul off. They actually have 6 hits in the frame, and now Maeda finally ends the inning with...
Wonderful, thanks. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely, thanks for stopping by. Sorry the game didn't get off. That is correct. 8 innings worth, and we've seen the I-Cubs this year be able to come back from larger deficits, the heart of the lineup for Syracuse. And Maeda looking for play-by-play. Is that ever something you dabbled in?
You know, I did high school radio, and we did play...
And now you're proving them wrong.
That's right.
Payoff pitch. Celestino takes a splitter down and in. They lead 6-0. And a big shift on for Mauricio, who takes off the, getting people started with their day on the way to work.
Yeah.
That's a big responsibility.
You're funny.
That's a tall task.
No, I adjusted very, very well. But still.
Tree store, and that had to be in at 4. The runner goes. Mauricio hits a sky-high fly ball to right. It's the best time to drive. Mauricio again deep down the right field line. He's trying to will this one fair, and he could not quite do it. He hit it. And now another 2-2 pitch. Up and away, and it's full same headset.
We're not used to being in such close quarters.
Runner goes on the 3-2, and it's up and away. Ball. Kenta Maeda looking for his first out of the second inning as Meneses, who grounded. And we'll see how long the leash is for Maeda as he misses a few months ago in mid to late February as Meneses singles through the left side and the bases are loaded. I think Des Moines, just having moved here, a very underrated spot. Maybe we'll let Jardy jump in.
I'd be happy to let her.
All right, a Plumbers and Steamfitters pitching change with the bases loaded. Nobody out in the second. We'll tell you who's coming up.
Against the right-hander Kenta Maeda. He winds and deals home. First from the first base side of the rubber deals. Blanco tries to check his swing on a fastball, and the home plate umpire, Jen Powell, 18 earned runs in 6 2/3 innings, and the 1-1, 57 pitches. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss from Blanco. The 2-2 to Blanco is flied the other way to right. It's tracked by Owen Casey, who's under it for the first out on right. Here's the first pitch. Taken for ball 1. Pitch is called a strike. Omaha only had 1. The pitch outside or an RBI. The 2-1 is downstairs. The 3-1 swing and a miss by the 3-2 pitch to Castillo is clubbed in the air down the left field line into the corner. Hill back at the wall. He won out of the bottom of the first, and again the 3-2. Down for ball 4. Castillo draws a walk. He driven in. The first pitch. The 1-0. Devaney takes high and away. Tomorrow. He hasn't driven in a run since. The 2-0 is popped in the air, first base side. Ballesteros into foul territory on the warning track in front of Iowa's been 14 for 22 off him. First pitch to Melendez. With Castillo on first, the pitch. It says I jinxed it. The 2-0. In for Mr. Jinx. The 2-1. Melendez lifts a fly ball into right center field. Franklin drifts into the alley. The center fielder in right center. Into his second inning. Maeda twists and deals home. First pitch to Gentry, and Maeda kicks and deals in. That misses inside on Iowa. The pitch is in the zone. Wow, that's a strike. So another successful ABS challenge. The Cubs have gone 2 for 2 in the second game of this doubleheader. He twists and delivers in through one of Omaha's 4 walks. The 2-2 is called strike 3, and Gentry knew it on the fastball. Into his motion, deals in. This is out 0 for 2. A lot of hitting streaks came to an end this afternoon. The 1-0. Wilson squares to bunt and pushes it foul to the left. The 1-1 pitch from Maeda to Wilson. He's clubbed to right, sends Casey back towards the warning track. He makes the catch while in motion. Here's the first pitch to Luke Maley. And for strike, the third string catcher, the 0-1. Taken for a strike. This is empty, 2 outs in the second, and the pitch is down and away. 2-ball Royals before returning to Omaha. The 1-2 is down and away. 2 and have been in the zone. The 2-2. Maile takes 0-2 to 3-2, the payoff pitch. And Maile takes strike 3, and each of the zone, and it's strike 3. Let's see. It is ball 4, and the inning continues. Well, Luke Maile, after falling behind 0-2, Maeda to O'Keefe, the first pitch. Taken the 1-0. Fouled. Maile takes his lead from first, heads for second, and the pitch is taken for. That's Maile's second steal of the year. 1-2 pitch is grounded to the left. Cowles charges in it short. He tries to glove it, and it pops out of. Maeda checks over his shoulder at first. He deals. The pitch is low. The 1-1. Flied into center. Deep but playable for Christian Franklin. In straightaway center, he makes the catch.
As Kenta Maeda deals to Dairon Blanco, the leadoff hitter. First pitch is tapped fast. First 2. The 0-1.
Is down and away. His last time out. The 1-1. Down and in. 2-ball. Now the 2-1 to Blanco. Is down and in. Big leagues. And the 3-1. Swing and a miss. He twists into his motion and deals the payoff. Poke to the left. Cowles charges in it short. He fields and throws to first. Blanco out by a half. A first pitch to Diego. Is downstairs. Here's the 1-0. Outside and was inconsistent. The pitch. Ground ball hit inside third, past the dive of Long and down into the left at first. He's headed for second and in standing up with a double. Omaha's first. He delivers. Devaney pops the first pitch in the air behind the plate. The catcher Perez tosses his mask and watches as that ball lands fourth in AAA. The 0-1 is taken for the 1-1. Swing and a miss through the league. The 1-2 pitch. Fly to the air, deep to right center, but in the ballpark. Christian Franklin drifts to his left. The center fielder's under it. Territory and up the left field line. So it's a somewhat productive out for Cam Devaney. The last 2 games of the series against St. Paul last week. First pitch, maybe. The 1-0 is down in the total bases and homers. The pitch. Stroke to center on a line. Franklin back into his left. On the run, he makes the catch, and that completes a. Maeda deals to Tyler Gentry. First pitch is popped in the air, shallow center. Out goes the second baseman Trump. In the center fielder Christian Franklin. Right-hander Peyton Wilson, or right-hander Kenta Maeda bats against the switch-hitting Peyton. Going back to the second and the 0-1. Wilson to the park today, Warner Park. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. The 1-2 from Maeda to Wilson is down and in. The 2-2. Wilson taps it foul at the plate. The 2-2 to Wilson is outside, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Wilson hacks a slider in the head of batting catcher Luke Maile. The first pitch from Maeda is taken for strike 1. Thought it did clip the bottom of the zone. So an unsuccessful challenge for Maile. Omaha has 1 left. The 0-1. Maile lifts it to the right. In the air, shallow right. Schrumpf out from second. Casey in from right. Maeda out for his 5th inning. He deals to Brian O'Keefe. And the first pitch is up so far. Maeda twists and deals. Fouled back over the backstop net. O'Keefe reached on an error his first time, and the 1-1 is flied to right. Owen Casey underneath it. Jogs in, makes the catch. The first pitch to the left-handed batting Nick Prado. A little spurt down the left field line and into foul territory. Prado turns it first. He digs for a second, and he is out. Prado trying to stretch. Here's Dairon Blanco, the Cuban center fielder. First pitch is taken. The 0-1. That's in 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Down and away. 2 balls and 3 players. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Up to the big leagues. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Chases.
And Cisco Urbias. First pitch right on the way and in the dirt. When it heats up, this is a hitter's ballpark. We saw it last night As Maeda drops it, it begins his slow, demonstrative windup. Double pumps in the middle of it. Part of a 2-year deal signed in 2023. 2-1. Another breaking ball. And now Maeda's 2-2 coming home. And that's in the left-hand batter's box. Caps. Payoff pitch to get us started today. And this pitch popped up. A slider hit into shallow left field. Shortstop Dixon Machado is there. Camped under Jeimer Candelario bats. Switch hitter in on the left side, and he RBI Candelario, who's on an MLB rehab appearance, and that pitch was, in fact, a strike. So the challenge is won by Carlos Perez, the catcher. Play him to the pull side, and Maeda deals. Check swing, and that's a strike. A lot of experience, a lot of big bats. 0-2. Down and in, almost hit him. First splitter from Maeda today, and he threw the splitter today a lot. It's Candelario. So a man on for Edwin Rios. And Iowa Cub. Breaking ball off the out. Holds that bat out over the plate. Waving it back and forth, and a big without some challenges in that start. As he missed down. Now he's home with a 3-1. And that's down and in. A slider off the plate, ball 4. So Perez catching. That's the case again today as Reese Hines pops one up behind first base. Jonathan Long is out into foul ground. The first baseman makes Jack Rogers. And he looks at a strike. Takes off the 1-1 shot foul on a line above the Chattanooga. 2-strike pitch, and Maeda got him swinging. A strikeout baseman today. Settles into the right-hand batter's box and takes first. He did that yesterday and could not hold on. Ground ball foul towards Louisville, scored 8 more. Big swing and a miss by the 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, just and Maeda deals. Tapped 6, began the year in the rotation and then moved to the bullpen. And this breaking ball is popped up behind home plate. Perez jogging back with room, makes the catch on the on-deck circle. Next, Davis Wenzel bats, the shortstop. A shot at a reclamation project here in Maeda, the veteran. The bill right now. Breaking ball hammered to left, but way out in front was Wenzel as part of their rotation. 1-2 to Wenzel, down and away. Break-even pitch. Wenzel pops it up foul to the right side. That one will get out of play. And the 2-2. And another breaking ball work out. 2-2 is off the plate in that than he was early this year in Detroit. Payoff pitch, hooked foul on a bounce off the. Another payoff pitch. And Wenzel takes a called third strike. And it comes. This is served foul. The season moved along after a tough start. July. And now 3 balls. He's got the count in his favor, 3-1, and takes ball 4. Second walk from Ice, who had a great game yesterday, and the lefty had 3 of them in that game alone. And he pops up this one to first. Foul ground, Jonathan Long. He's on the warning track, and he has room. And Hill. And Baez again takes off the 2/3 innings. Threw that one right down the middle. 9 strikeouts on the year as well. And there's another strike, challenging a hitter and giving up a hit. And he walked him to start the third. Third walk for Kenta. He steps in on the left side and takes up. And Maeda misses down 25 balls, 25 strikes. And that's and there's a strike again. Big swing and a miss. The left field line for Jeimer Candelario. Payoff pitch, pounded foul into the 3-2 again, and he walked it. Another splitter, this one. And he gets on time on the left side of the infield. And Rios does hit a soft ground ball to second. Not hard enough to turn 2. They'll get the out at second. Maeda starts on Hines with a pitch. Swinging a foul right for the I-Cubs. Hines swings again and 2. And the next pitch. Bouncing ball left side. Glove by Cowles to second for one, on to first, not nearly in time, and that'll get him run. Hines at first for Jack Rogers. Hines takes off on the first pitch, which misses. The throw to second, though, on the money and in time. We can begin the inning. And it starts to hit batter. Backdoor bend. And he just spiked this one in the dirt, and it hit Jack Rogers. Foul ground to Perez, the catcher, in his first AB in a long series. That'll go a long way. Calls what he's needed to in this game. And pop-ups on the end. 1-2 is hit on the ground left side out of play. Maeda fires, swing and a miss, strike three. Able to get Levi Jordan to chase on a splitter in the dirt. The first pitch here, a check swing and a ball. And they were pretty glaring as in the first inning. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Tigers were hoping to get. 1-2 to Wenzel, hit in the air towards center. Alcantara going back, and it's over his head. It'll want first from Rogers, but he'll still get into third, and it's a double for Wenzel. First hit of the game. First pitch up under his hit. Now there are two in scoring position as Higgins takes. Maeda deals, ground ball to short. This will get a run in. Machado looks one runner back to second. And the first pitch from Maeda, line to right field. Franklin going back, that's over his head. Extra bases in the game as Wenzel crosses the plate. We are even at 3, and Hurtubise has full ahead run at second base for the top of the order, and Baez, who shoots the first ball. Maeda looks at second and comes home, and Baez answers back just like yesterday. And the ground ball hooked foul toward the, he'll wave him on anything. Swinging a line drive to left. Darius Hill is there, easing to his right. He lines this ball to left. Darius Hill comes in and is there to make the play. He has also walked, hit into a fielder's choice. Big shift on for Rios. This and now 3 balls. And now a 3-0 pitch over for his strike than it was over the first 3 games. And he just walked his 5th batter of the ball game. So for 2 with an RBI. He swings to the first pitch. Here it comes, up and in. 75 last week. That was his previous highs. Hines flares one towards second, out of the reach of Cantrell, and down in center field for a base hit. Trains them well and supplies them with a reliable workforce. For more info, log on to UA Local 33.
Into his wind-up, steps back, lifts the leg and deals. And Mitchell takes get back to the Brewers. Here's the 1-0 by Maeda. And Mitchell takes a break in it. Now he rocks and deals 2-0. And Mitchell takes outside. He's 1-1 with an 11.81 ERA. 3-0, and Mitchell lines one out towards center base hit. Over the leaping Cowles at short. And Garrett early. Here's Jefferson Carroll. He swings and fouls one away against waiting. Now the 0-1. And it's way outside, a wild pitch that bounces back to Ballesteros, and Mitchell will easily get to second base. 6'1", 185 pounds. He delivers, and a splitter in Mitchell, who leads. And the 1-2. And Carroll fouls it away. He's got the pants up high with the navy blue ring socks. And he swings. That's a broken bat. Line drive to short. That's a base hit. Mitchell saw it through. Garrett racing up center by Alcantara is late. And it's 1-0 Sounds right away. And Carroll goes to third. Out. The pitch to Tyler Black is on its way and cut on today. Mitchell, Carroll, and Black all trying to work their way back. 1 for 11 with an RBI so far. The 1-2 swung on and missed, and a changeup got him. And Maeda gets the first. Maeda's fastball. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck taking down and in. There was the. He doesn't throw those pitches nearly as often. The 1-0 is outside homers and 2 on Sunday. 2-0. Swung on, drill in the air, deep left field, down the left field line, and gone again for 63 feet. And it's 3-0 Sounds in the first as Bobby Dahlbeck had Aaron Savali. The 0-1 now. And it's grounded sharply right side. Diving stop at second by Cantrell. He's got it, gets up and throws to first in. Another good week for him last week in Norfolk. The pitch. And Siegler takes. Here's the 1-0 now. And Anthony takes a strike. Base is empty, 2 down. And the 1-1. And Maeda takes low. In the first inning. 2-1 pitch. And Seigler pops it up. Right side. Long. The first baseman is over near the Iowa dugout. With room. Makes the catch. Weekend. He's back, and Kenta Maeda delivers. Avens lines one on a hop to first. It's gobbled up by Long. And Jonathan Long's second inning. The pitch. And Dunn takes low. Now the 1-0 pitch. And that is taken for a strike. The Sounds jumped on Maeda with 3 first-inning runs. Next pitch is out. Maeda's 2-1 pitch. And Dunn drives one to right. That's well hit. Casey turns, looks up, and that one is gone. The pitch. Zamora takes in. Here's the 1-0. And that is just off the outside. Now the 2-0. And that's yanked on the ground to third. Backhanded sliding stop by Machado. He gets up and throws to first in time. Here's Garrett Mitchell again. The pitch. And the rehabbing Brewer grounds one toward the right side. Sliding backhanded stop by Cantrell. He pops up and throws out off for the Sounds in the bottom of the third. Kenta Maeda deals. And Caro takes up the veteran Maeda. Comes home 1-0. And here's the 2-0 now. And Carroll pops it up out to right field. Playable for Owen Casey. He gets in there, under it, grabs it. 1-2 to Minnesota. The pitch, and Tyler Black takes it. He was mostly a starter for them. And Black rolls one out to the right side, gobbled up at first by Long, feeds Maeda to the Babs, and became an I-Cub on a minor league deal. Dahlbeck takes strike one starter. Kenta Maeda, the 0-1. And it's wrapped on the ground sharply out to short, scooped up by Cowles, who throws to first in time to get home runs early. He's at 38 pitches through 3, and Vaughn takes strike one at bat. Here's the 0-1. And he swings and bounces one slowly toward third. Machado on the charge, has it, throws to first low, but it's done. Jeff M with you at First Horizon Park as Anthony Seigler wraps one out to second. Routine play for Cantrell this time, and he's got it. And here's Avens, left-handed batter, and one of the new Sounds. Take last week for the Sounds in Norfolk. The 1-0, and it's taken for a strike. 1. And it's grounded out towards second. Cantrell backhands it and throws to first in time. And then Avens called run already. He's part of why the Sounds are up 4-0. Kenta Maeda's funds right away, and they lead 4-0. Dunn takes low and in. The veteran right-hander steps back, turns, kicks, fires, and it's up and outside. Announced spots in the rotation this week. 2-1, and that's taken for a 2-2 on Dunn. Maeda offers, and Dunn swings and misses on a splitter. .com. Maeda fires. Freddie Zamora takes strike. Proverbs 12:10 Animal Rescue. The 0-1 is low and away. Stash giveaway, not bobblehead, bobble stash. The Stash is Tennessee. 2-1. And Zamora takes down and 3-1 now. And Zamora chops it foul toward third. 3-2 from Maeda back to Zamora. And Freddie bounces one to third. Fair ball. Glove near the bag by Machado. And he zips one across in. Here's the pitch. And Garrett Mitchell takes Butch McCord. 0-1. And Mitchell takes some low in the past as part of the 9. The 1-1. Mitchell takes low this year afternoon. The pitch to Mitchell was called a ball. It's being challenged by Iowa, and it was a strike.
Iowa still has both challenges remaining.
So the Iowa. Here's the next one now. And that is taken down. Open stance, waiting from the left. And the pitch to Mitchell is rocketed out to left field. Franklin going back on the track, reaches up and makes the catch. Kenta Maeda at 60 pitches through 5 delivers. And Caro takes out a single from the first inning, which knocked in Mitchell. Jefferson yanks it foul off the netting left. Rodriguez is still loosening. The 1-1. Carroll pulls it to third. Fair ball. Base hit into second with a double to begin the 6th inning. Played back in by Franklin out of the late to steady rain coming down. The pitch. And it's taken Sounds dugout. Here's the 1-0. And Black takes outside. Ball 2-0 pitch by Maeda. And Black hits a high fly ball out to right field. Casey will camp under it. Caro at least is going to show a tag. Here's the pitch. And Bobby hits a jam shot out to right. That's going to fall in for a hit. Casey comes to get it. Carroll stops at third. Casey's got the knee. The pitch. And it's in the dirt for a ball. Games with Chicago. The 0-1. Or the 1-0. Now the 2-0. And Andrew takes a strike. It was not working out for him with the White Sox. The 2-1 is taken inside. 3-1 pitch, and Vaughn takes upstairs on a splitter ball. I thought for a moment the catcher requested a challenge. So was Long at first. The pitch, and Siegler takes a strike. 8 runs this year in 53 games. Next one, swung on, bounced to first, and a foul ball. The stretch and the pitch, and Siegler takes low. 1 ball and 2. Get a timeout, essentially. Here's the 1-2, and Siegler fouls it away. Maeda ready, and the 1-2, and Siegler fouls it away again. Here's the 1-2 from Kenta Maeda, and Siegler swings and misses. Strike 3. Another split. Here's the pitch, and Avens bounces one out to second. Cantrell's got it, and he throws to first in time. Is the table setter. Righty on lefty. The pitch by Maeda is in for a reserve, and Garrett Mitchell's rehab being on pause. Avens takes out 7 runs. He's been a spark plug since coming to the team. The 1-1, and he's 7 for 7 in stolen bases. Next pitch, he swings and misses. 92. There's a lot of those sweepers. The 2-2 to Avens is lifted down the left field line. Franklin over near the line to make the catch on the jog. Oliver Dunn in the second inning on Tuesday. Carroll swings and fouls. 1-year period. The 0-1. And Carroll pops it up right side of the infield. Who wants it, Cowles or Long? It'll be Cowles, the second baseman, with the Sun. The 8th inning when the Sounds broke the tie. The pitch. Siegler drives one deep right center. Allen going back near the track, and Allen will make the catch. Kenta Maeda into his windup, and the veteran righty delivers. Dahlbeck takes Maeda, steps back. Now there's the pause at the height of the leg kick, and his fast Maeda on Tuesday. Here's the 1-1. And Bobby yanks it, or rather pushes it, I should say, to first. Is 1-2. Dahlbeck fouls it away. That was a slider in. White Sox. 1-2 coming now, and it's way outside. Red batting glove on each hand. Here's the 2-2. And that's inside and yanked foul up along third. 7 outings before he got let go. The 2-2. And it's swung on, bounced out to short. Friendly hop waist high from Machado, and he rifles to first in time. Hey, Ohtani. Here's the pitch. And it's inside. DeVos in 16. Here's the 1-0, and that's inside. He had a great year. Here's the 2-0, and Vaughn hits a fly ball out to left. Shallow. Franklin comes in and makes the grab. He's on balls last night. Righty to lefty, and Tyler takes a high to try to get acclimated. The 0-1, and it's down and in. Surgery. Here's the 1-1, and Tyler takes low. In game number 8 since joining the Sounds. 2-1 is a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Coming back now, and the 2-2 pitch is low. 3-2 pitch now, and he takes it low. Ball 4. That's always been a part of the game for Tyler Black. The plate discipline in the series. Here's the pitch, and it's inside for a ball. Lead over there, and he's not going, and the 1-0 is outside and is out. The 2-0, and it drops in for a strike. Black is going. Dunn swings and fouls it away. Dunn. 2-2 pitch. Way outside. About the catcher. 3-2. And Dunn fouls it away, and that time with a. Here's the payoff pitch. And Dunn takes up and away. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks now by base today, and was it short last night? Zamora take. Here's the 0-1. Zamora takes outside from. Did catch the bottom of the zone. It did. Strike called on Zamora. So that is a winning challenge for Iowa, and the call will be over. No score, second inning. The pitch, and a breaking ball is fouled away. There's the. And the pitch, and it's up and in. That was the splitter, and here's the next one. Zamora takes a breaking ball, and let's see if it got the corner. It did not. It was a ball. Joe Belangi had it right. Now he's got his.
Iowa has one challenge.
Next offering by Maeda, and it's bounced on the ground to short. Machado's got the shoulder high hop, and he throws to first, and it's in touch. Finale. Sounds trying to take the set. Kenta Maeda deals, and Delgado takes in the 8th inning and scored a run. The 0-1 outside for a ball. Righty on lefty. Maeda pauses, now deals, and Delgado hits a shot out to short. Backhanded by Machado down to a knee. Straightens up and throws him out. Presented by First Horizon. The pitch. Avens looks at strike. Here's the 0-1. Avens squares to bunt, pulls back. Is warmed up pregame without his jersey on. The 1-1. Swung on, lifted out to left. Well hit by Avens, but Franklin cuts over and makes the catch against Memphis. First pitch to Carroll, bounced on the ground to second, knocked down by Cowles. He picks it up and recovers in the 4th. And the first pitch to Siegler is taken for strike. Right leg, pants up high below the knee. The 0-1. And Anthony takes a. Maeda pauses, now deals. And the 0-2 is a check swing bouncer past the mound right side. Backhanded by Cowles at second. His off-balance throw back to first. Maeda winds and deals. And Dahlbeck takes way out. Anchored in that cleanup spot a lot lately. The 1-0. And he swings it to high fly ball out to center field. Greg Allen waited for it. Now comes in a little bit. Gets under it. Weak. The pitch to Andrew. Taken low. Sound still looking for their first hit. And the pitch to Vaughn curls in. Now the 2-0. And Andrew takes way inside. His victory today on a warm Sunday. 3-0 pitch. That's it. Outfield playing straight away. Here's the 3-1. And Vaughn checks on a breaking ball. Did he go? No, it was outside and it's ball 4. But the command, Black takes up and out. Here's the 1-0. And Black checks on a ball. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that is it. Here's the 2-1. And Black yanks it foul over the netting and down the right. Gets his lead. And the pitch. And Black takes outside a split. The runner goes the 3-2. And Black swings and misses strike 3. Tied him up with a breaking ball. And that. No score in the game. The pitch. And Dunn takes up at Myers at 73 pitches. Here's the pitch. And Dunn his first time up. Maeda replies, and Oliver drives one to right. Casey going back, twisting, turning, reaches up and makes the catch. That group. Here's Zamora with a drive to left. Might be called upon to go back up. The 0-1, and it's down low. Okay. McWilliams and Craig Yoho are on multiple days rest. Zamora rolls one to third, scooped up by Chase Strumpf, and he throws across. Here's the pitch by Maeda, and it's swung on and fouled away. The 0-1. And Delgado takes down and away. Next pitch coming. And Raynell bounces it foul over toward the ice. 1-2 coming. Delgado bounces one to first. Fair ball. Long's got it. He flips it to Maeda covering. They make the Siegler after that. Here's the pitch. And Avens belts it foul out of play. Well, here's the 0-1. And it's swung on and fouled. Getting out of some trouble in that 6th inning. The next one. And Avens swings and misses on a ball in the dirt, and that is strike 3. Identify you on the air if you're the winner. Here's the pitch. Caro takes strike 1. Trivia. Maeda's pitch. Caro swings and misses. Here's the pitch now. And Caro bounces one to third. That's gobbled up by Strumpf. Makes a running toss across to first in time. Here's Siegler. The pitch. And it's outside ball 1. Righty on lefty, the pitch, and Anthony bounces one to first. It's handled by Long. He's going to take it to the bag unassisted, and it's another scoreless tie. Kenta Maeda delivers, and Dahlbeck fouls one day. The 0-1 pitch. Dahlbeck takes down low. Strike, and I think he's going to be right. He was right. It was a strike to Dahlbeck. Iowa wins the challenge. Still has 1 remaining.
Iowa.
Here's the pitch, and he swings and fouls it away. Here's the next offering. And Dahlbeck hits it in the air right side, foul out of play. And we just saw an and then they would make a change. The 0-2. Outside to Dahlbeck. Here's the 1-2. Dahlbeck takes low. And the 2-2 pitch. Dahlbeck lines one to left, and that's a base hit. And Kenta Maeda kind of looking down at his going. Here's the pitch. And Vaughn takes low. And the pitch. And Vaughn checks on a ball down low. Next pitch. Inside. The pitch. And he takes a slider. Maeda deals. And Vaughn hits a ground ball to third. That is fair. Called a foul ball. And David Tufo is hot. The Sounds third base coach can't believe it. And I think he's got an argument. 3-2 now. Dahlbeck runs. Vaughn, it's a high fly ball out to left. It's going to be playable for Franklin. The left fielder comes in and makes the catch out. Next pitch, and Tyler Black takes up and out. Here's the 1-0, and it's swung on, popped up. Shallow left center. Machado goes out from short, and he will give way to the left fielder Franklin, who comes back at first with 2 down. The pitch, and Dunn looks at strike 1. Here's the next one, and it's swung on and missed. Kenta Maeda. The pitch, and it's taken outside. Here's the 1-2 on the way, and a swing and a miss. He got him. Went back-to-back splitters there.
Maeda home out of the windup, and the first pitch. Next one to DeLauder is lifted in the air, left center field, well hit. James Triantos going back into the shadows of the wall, and 376 feet, and the 4th home run for his time with the I-Cubs. Now Juan Brito, and he takes off the plate yet again. Maeda deals. Here's a chopper first base side. It stayed fair for a couple. 1-1 to Brito. Bounced right side deep in the hole at first. Chase Strumpf, who's there, gloves it about right on the back. And Maeda comes down and in the 9th inning the night prior. And he gets out in front of a splitter. When pushing out a bit towards center as Rocchio gets out in front. Contra is the right fielder with Moises Ballesteros behind the plate. There's a swing and a miss through a high fastball from Rocchio. John Kenzie Noel, the batter, and the designated hitter takes a. Maeda comes back and throws another break. Challenge the call. 0-2 pitch, another bender, and this is tap foul off to the right side. Out right now. 0-2 to Noel. Another breaking ball and another strikeout for Kenta Maeda. And the first pitch he sees today is 9 runs batted in, all on home runs. As he taking thoughts on the 37-year-old who missed inside to the backstop by creatures of habit. 2-1 to Kefis, outside ball 3. As a minor league player, and then trying to start again was a different feeling. 3-2 to Kefis, and it's a little bit off of his situation. As Maeda missed out, as Maeda from the belt delivers. And he breaks one upstairs for Kefis. 2-0 to Halpin is again 90 miles an hour. 3-0 pitch. There's a strike with 3-1 breaking ball. That's out of the zone high, and another walk back to back. And he's done that in 6 of his 7 as well. And he's for strikes. The 1-0 is waved at and missed. Gets him, the veteran, to work with him. It's Ballesteros tonight. And Maeda today. 2-1 from Kenta. And a slider foul back into the screen. Tigers releasing it. 2-2 pitch. Bouncing ball up the middle. Kyle's the shortstop over. Field steps, throws, double play. Ben Valdez with a man on third. First pitch to the switch hitter. Valdez with bright orange batting glove steps in and takes a side in the infield. The 1-1. Valdez looks and it's off the 2-1. Big swing from Valdez, and he's shot. Break-even pitch. Valdez, after a high fastball, drives it to deep right field. This is trouble. It is back, and it is gone. Boy, hard to blame Kenta Maeda there. He threw a fastball about a foot, but not quite. And here's Christian Cairo, the 9-hitter, taking guy to get on top of that and hit it out of here. Cairo checks his swing. Maeda rocks and fires, and that's a little bit high. 2-ball early in this game. Check swing at a breaking ball, and that was foul this inning. They lead 3-0. Maeda fires, and a slider is out. Hawked out of here to right. 3-2 to Cairo. Slap foul the other way. Maeda already Ballesteros. And now the payoff pitch. Line foul to right once again. But a great sideline report where they actually gave you the audio from the PitchCom device. It was very interesting. They only have 2 hits. Both have been home runs. Maeda tried. Comes home and gets a ground ball to second. Down on a knee to scoop it up. Cantrell throws him out. Yeah, Maeda's first pitch was a splitter. It was not close. The 1-0 pitch, $24 million deal that'll carry him through this season with the Tigers. Gets a swing and miss from 1-2. Bouncing ball to first again. Strumpf has it deep in the hole. He'll take it himself. 3. Pitch there until 2015. Line drive. That'll get down in. No, it's in Ben Cowell's glove. Maeda comes home. First pitch of the inning. Chase down. Sponsored by Catch Des Moines. Things aren't so. 1-1 home to Noel. Swinging in Japan till he was 27 years old. Noel lines one foul for the Dodgers until he went to Minnesota after that. Here's Noel with a high fly ball toward shallow left. And Kevin in Toledo, but never been actually on the minor. The 0-1. Line the other way toward left. 1-2. Kafis walked and scored a run in the second. This one with 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he finished him off, bringing Petey Halpin to the plate with 2 gone. And the both of Columbus's hits went over the fence. Halpin looks. Maeda fires. Swing and a miss. He had help. And he comes home. This one floated to shallow center. Charging hard. Triatos dives and almost snagged. And that'll allow the runner Halpin to get to second. Waiting for Halpin. And he's already braking for third. Then slams on the brake. He got cold feet. Slammed down the brakes. And now Huff looks at it, thinking about challenging that pitch. Decided not to. And he swings. Maeda trying to prevent that with a 1-2 in the dirt off money against the I-Cubs this year. And he hits this one foul back on the ground behind home, the overhang for a little bit of shade. Maeda's breaking ball popped up right side of the infield. The second baseman Cantrell camped underneath it. Makes Valdez in the second. And he shows bunt with 2 outs and 2 strikes. Looks precision and the right support. Mercy One is there to help you stay in the game, whether it's on the field or in everyday life. Stay active, get 1 after 5. Cairo takes 6. Norfolk 2-1 over Gwinnett. Cairo hits one on the ground to third. Sliding stop by Machado. Spin and throw in. At the bottom of the third, Indianapolis out to a 7-1 lead over Omaha. Otter 1-0. Next pitch. The red team 6-13. As the Lauder looks challenges tonight. And they'll still have one. That one caught the bottom of the outside corner. It's 2-1. There's Cruz, the young third baseman. Now the break even to DeLauder in the dirt. Maeda trying to end the inning. Payoff pitch. Chopped to third, right at Dixon. A much easier play than the last one. And he makes it. And the first pitch to Juan Brito. And this floats. He reached base in 28 straight games over the end of last year and the beginning far. The 2-1 from Maeda. Hooked foul on the line toward right into the seats. Goulet allowed 1 unearned run over 5 innings. He struck out 4. And speaking of strikeout, Juan Brito goes a couple of hits for Andy Garriola, including 2 RBI this innings. Still early in that one. Rolando. As the 1-1 is shot foul, first base Sunday in the first 2 games of the series. Here's a bouncer over the mound towards short. Ben Cowles flashes behind the base, fields it. Here's John Kenzie Noel taking down and away. Noel takes his 1-1 pitch, low and outside, and then Kyle Tucker. 2-1 delivery. Check swing at the 93rd of the night. And the 3-1 is in there. Keep 3-2 pitch. Noel foul tips it, held onto by Ballesteros. Maeda home, out of the windup. And the first pitch. Next one to DeLauder is lifted in the air, left center field, well hit. James Triatos going back into the shadows of the wall, and 376 feet, and the 4th home run for his time with the I-Cubs. Now Juan Brito, and he takes off the plate yet again. Maeda deals. Here's a chopper first base side. It stayed fair for a couple. 1-1 to Brito. Bounced right side deep in the hole at first. Chase Strumpf, who's there, gloves it about right on the back. And Maeda comes down and in the 9th inning the night prior. And he gets out in front of a splitter. When pushing out a bit towards center as Rocchio gets out in front. Contra is the right fielder with Moises Ballesteros behind the plate. There's a swing and a miss through a high fastball from Rocchio. John Kenzie Noel, the batter, and the designated hitter takes a. Maeda comes back and throws another break. Challenge the call. 0-2 pitch, another bender, and this is tap foul off to the right side. Out right now. 0-2 to Noel. Another breaking ball and another strikeout for Kenta Maeda. And the first pitch he sees today is 9 runs batted in, all on home runs. As he taking thoughts on the 37-year-old who missed inside to the backstop by creatures of habit. 2-1 to Kefis, outside ball 3. As a minor league player, and then trying to start again was a different feeling. 3-2 to Kefis, and it's a little bit off of his situation. As Maeda missed out, as Maeda from the belt delivers. And he breaks one upstairs for Kefis. 2-0 to Halpin is again 90 miles an hour. 3-0 pitch. There's a strike with 3-1 breaking ball. That's out of the zone high, and another walk back to back. And he's done that in 6 of his 7 as well. And he's for strikes. The 1-0 is waved at and missed. Gets him, the veteran, to work with him. It's Ballesteros tonight. And Maeda today. 2-1 from Kenta. And a slider foul back into the screen. Tigers releasing it. 2-2 pitch. Bouncing ball up the middle. Kyle's the shortstop over. Field steps, throws, double play. Ben Valdez with a man on third. First pitch to the switch hitter. Valdez with bright orange batting glove steps in and takes a side in the infield. The 1-1. Valdez looks and it's off the 2-1. Big swing from Valdez, and he's shot. Break-even pitch. Valdez, after a high fastball, drives it to deep right field. This is trouble. It is back, and it is gone. Boy, hard to blame Kenta Maeda there. He threw a fastball about a foot, but not quite. And here's Christian Cairo, the 9-hitter, taking guy to get on top of that and hit it out of here. Cairo checks his swing. Maeda rocks and fires, and that's a little bit high. 2-ball early in this game. Check swing at a breaking ball, and that was foul this inning. They lead 3-0. Maeda fires, and a slider is out. Hawked out of here to right. 3-2 to Cairo. Slap foul the other way. Maeda already Ballesteros. And now the payoff pitch. Line foul to right once again. But a great sideline report where they actually gave you the audio from the PitchCom device. It was very interesting. They only have 2 hits. Both have been home runs. Maeda tried. Comes home and gets a ground ball to second. Down on a knee to scoop it up. Cantrell throws him out. Yeah, Maeda's first pitch was a splitter. It was not close. A 1-0 pitch, $24 million deal that'll carry him through this season with the Tigers. Gets a swing and miss from the 1-2. Bouncing ball to first again. Strumpf has it deep in the hole. He'll take it himself. 3. Pitch there until 2015. Line drive. That'll get down in. No, it's in Ben Cowell's glove. Maeda comes home. First pitch of the inning. Chased down. Sponsored by Catch Des Moines. Things aren't so. 1-1 home to Noel. Swinging in Japan till he was 27 years old. Noel lines one foul for the Dodgers until he went to Minnesota after that. Here's Noel with a high fly ball toward shallow left. And Kevin in Toledo, but never been actually on the minor. The 0-1. Line the other way toward left. 1-2. Kefis walked and scored a run in the second. This one with 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing in, a miss. And he finished him off, bringing Petey Halpin to the plate with 2 gone. And both of Columbus's hits went over the fence. Halpin looks. Maeda fires. Swing and a miss. He had help. And he comes home. This one floated to shallow center, charging hard. Triatos dives and almost snags, and that'll allow the runner Halpin to get to second. Waiting for Halpin, and he's already braking for third, then slams on the brake. He got cold feet, slammed down the brakes. And now Huff looks at thinking about challenging that pitch, decided not to. And he swings. Maeda trying to prevent that with a 1-2 in the dirt, off money against the I-Cubs this year. And he hits this one foul back on the ground behind home, the overhang for a little bit of shade. Maeda's breaking ball popped up right side of the infield to second baseman Cantrell. Camped underneath it, makes Valdez in the second. And he shows bunt. with 2 outs and 2 strikes. Looks precision and the right support. Mercy One is there to help you stay in the game, whether it's on the field or in everyday life. Stay active, get one after 5. Cairo takes 6. Norfolk 2-1 over Gwinnett. Cairo hits one on the ground at third. Sliding stop by Machado. Spin and throw in. At the bottom of the third, Indianapolis out to a 7-1 lead over Omaha. Otter 1-0. Next pitch. The red team 6-13. As the Lauder looks challenges tonight. And they'll still have one. That one caught the bottom of the outside corner. It's 2-1. There's Cruz, the young third baseman. Now the break even to DeLauder in the dirt. Maeda trying to end the inning. Payoff pitch. Chopped to third, right at Dixon. A much easier play than the last one. And he makes it. And the first pitch to Juan Brito. And this floats. He reached base in 28 straight games over the end of last year and the beginning far. The 2-1 from Maeda. Hooked foul on the line toward right into the seats. Goulet allowed 1 unearned run over 5 innings. He struck out 4. And speaking of strikeout, Juan Brito goes a couple of hits for Andy Garriola, including 2 RBI this innings. Still early in that one. Rolando. As the 1-1 is shot foul, first base Sunday in the first 2 games of the series. Here's a bouncer over the mound towards short. Ben Cowles flashes behind the base, fields it. Here's Jackenzie Noel taking down and away. Noel takes his 1-1 pitch, low and outside, and then Kyle Tucker. 2-1 delivery. Check swing at the 93rd of the night. And the 3-1 is in there. Keep 3-2 pitch. Noel foul tips it, held onto by Ballesteros. Strike
to the right side of the diamond. The 1-1. Sharp ground ball off the diamond. The first baseman Ron's glove recovered at second by Cantrell. Throw to first. First pitch to Biggio. Ground ball hit foul to the right. 0-1. With the Cubs back in May, he twists and deals. This is just low. 0 for 3 with a walk. The pitch. Rounded over the mound to the left of second, right at the shortstop. Cowles from behind second. He throws to first. And game homestand for Omaha. The first pitch. Outside ball. Single in the 5th inning. The 1-0. In the dirt. 2 balls and runs batted in. Here's the 2-0. Called out of the scoreboard tonight. The 2-1 pitch. Ground ball hit to the left. Fielded by the third baseman, Schrumpf. From the shortstop position, he throws across to first. Back out to work. He delivers. Weimer takes ball 1 and Maeda into his motion. He delivers. Foul to the backstop. And Maeda into his wind. And the pitch. Splitter misses down him. Slider and the 4-seam fastball are his next 2 go-to pitches. The 2-1. Sharp line drive into left center, into a dive. Darius Hill. Blanco, Omaha's DH. The first pitch. Down and outside off the glove to the Maeda into his wind. He deals. Skips in the dance, back of the box. The 2-0 pitch. High fly ball into center field. Alcantara angles back into right center. He calls Omaha in just 9 games. The pitch. Bounced foul at the plate. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. And it's runs batted in across just 9 games. The pitch. Down and in to the backstop. 1-2 on Jensen. Maeda deals. In the dirt. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Jensen chases the splitter in the dirt. He goes into his 3rd inning. He deals to the right-handed batting Tyler Gentry. First pitch is lined to left, a base hit. So Omaha's first base for the 3rd inning. The Cubs up 1-0. Here's Peyton Wilson. First pitch. It's a splitter down and a double almost left the yard. The 1-0. Bounce foul to the backstop. Maeda, he deals. This is down and in with the 2-1. High fly ball hit well into center. Playable for Alcantara. He crisscrosses his steps deep in right center, a few paces in front of the warning. 1 on, 1 out. 1-0 Iowa leads. First pitch. Misses out Scissors. The 1-0. It's taken for a strike on Wednesday. The 1-1. Sharp ground ball hit inside first and down the right field line. This is for Prado. He's headed for second. Tyler Gentry's around third. Loses his helmet and scores standing. The first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Second. The 1-0. Ground ball again hit to first. Long down to when he fields it. He takes it to the bank himself. 3 on a 6. Kenta Maeda deals home. Outside, ball 1. Maeda delivers. Dribbled foul to the right. Kenta it all. The 1-1 is down. 2. The 2-1 is over first. Third, 2 outs. And the 2-2 pitch. Bounced at the plate. Foul ball. It's the big leagues with the Braves. 2-2. Downstairs misses. The 3-2. Fly to right. Franklin to his left. Reaches up over his shoulder. Makes the catch, and that ends the bottom Haas order. 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup. His first pitch to Cam Devaney is down and away. Ball his first 6 batters of the game. The 1-0. Down and away. Right-hander. Here's the 2-0. And sees it at the AAA level. Had a couple with Nashville. The 2-1. Foul tipped into the glove for 2 against him. Omaha didn't have much success. The pitch. Hanahan announces the challenge to the crowd, and we see it just barely clip the high inside corner. That is a good challenge for Iowa. I mean, less than a first pitch to Joey Weimer. Called strike challenges per game. The 0-1. Weimer looks at a fastball cleanly. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Weimer chase first pitch to Dairon Blanco. Swing and a miss for strike field when he's in the field for the Chasers. The pitch. Bounced softly, fouled. The 0-2 pitch. Sweeper down in right center. The 1-2. Down and in, misses. Swings towards the mound. Maeda into his motion, delivers. Flipped out to left center. Hill into the alley. He slows his jog, reaches up, make right-hander Kenta Maeda into his motion. He deals. Jensen takes Baja lineup. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs. Batter to pull. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's a strike. Field plays to pull, shaded to the right. The 2-1. Tapped foul at the plate. 1 left on. 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. The pitch. Jensen looks at ball 3. Into his motion. Downhill with the payoff. Jensen way early on the sweeper. He rolls it. Again, the 3-2 pitch is shot out the other way. Left center. That drops down the alley and rolls into second. Standing with a double. Well, the Cubs defense. Here's the first pitch to Tyler Gentry, who looks at a ball down. And here's the 1-0. Him live in this venue. The 2-0. Down and away. Has not made many minor league appearances in that stretch. The 7 games in the minor leagues. The 3-1. Gentry rolls it foul to the left. The 3-2. Gentry takes a slider for ball 4, down and away. The first pitch. He squares to bunt and drops it down foul. Got the board. Here's the pitch. Wilson squares. He can't connect. It's 0-2. Twisted towards left. The 0-2. Grounded to the right. Past the dive of Long at first. A base hit into right field. Gentry goes first to third, and Wilson takes second. Omaha. The first pitch. Taken for ball 1. A touch outside. White in on the grass. And the 1-0. Tap foul softly out in front of the plate. Ballesteros fields it. Looks the runner to third. Throws to first. Here's MJ Melendez. First pitch is swung at and missed. Strike pass. The pitch. Ground ball hit. Foul to the 0-2 pitch. Foul to the backstop. Still. Again, the 0-2. Check swing on a ball in the dirt. Third base umpire Masahiro Tanaka. The pitch. Melendez chases a splitter in the dirt. Strike 3. Gio with the plate. And the first pitch. That's taken for ball league careers. The pitch. It's taken for a ball. Maeda deals home. He's low in the dirt. The 2-1. Biggio looks at ball. And the 3-1 pitch. That's a curveball. Ends of cushion. And the payoff pitch. Biggio bounces it to the right at the first baseman long. Fields it on a couple of hops. Underhand flip to the pitch. Shortstop Cam Devaney. And the first pitch is hit high in the air. Well hit to left field. Darius Hill goes back. He leaps up and it's gone. What'd you think of that?
Great.
I would agree. The problem with Cam, not a problem for Cam. First pitch to Joey Wiemer is called the 0-1 pitch to Joey Wiemer. Is taken for a ball, one and go-to food at the stadium. Lots of good options. I have an answer, but I want to hear yours first. Wow, Joey Wiemer just hit a sharp ball, pretty much. First pitch to Dairon Blanco is taken for a ball inside him. I have to, I wasn't there if I didn't get the ice cream in the helmet. Has to have. The 2-0 pitch to Blanco is taken for a strike.
Yeah.
2-1 pitch. Ground ball to the left. Hit to third. Fielded by Chase Schrumpf. A step fair, and Blanco is so fast they're not going to have it. It's a 3-1 Omaha lead. Back in a moment from Warner.
Having worked 40 in the third innings this year, the 37-year-old.
Martin whacks it into center field, and the leadoff man is aboard. To use in these cases. But he pitched for the Saints on Major League rehab games with the Saints in 23. As a slider on Eels. And he pounds it into the ground and off himself. Or over in Arizona, working on some stuff. As that one is a splitter. COVID shortened year. As that one grounded foul. I think that
exciting stuff happened. A lot of good stuff happened for Maeda when he was with the Twins.
Popped up left side. Allen makes the catch. 267, 17 overs, 56 RBI. And
a little bit. Eric Sogard homering to break it up.
In the dirt, and taking off is Martin. He'll slide in head first.
Excellent instincts as a base runner, as well as what he's done with the bat.
Got in an inning that has been his downfall as the splitter swung on and missed, but he's got a man that's
lost a couple of ticks on the fastball, so the whole arsenal isn't playing like it used to.
Dick Mountain / Rich Hill. And Dallas Keuchel challenged by Julian. And it is low, so Julian will win the challenge.
Returns, St. Paul.
Another former Saint in Dallas Keuchel.
I thought when Keuchel pitched for the Saints, as this one blasted to right, way out of here and gone. 428 feet.
Side out of the ballpark and over the Blaze home run.
Here's Aaron Sabato. Swing and a miss. One
cracked home run by a Saint this season, breaking up that Carson McCusker monopoly up on the top of the leaderboard. He had
bugaboo for Maeda comes to bite him.
For Julian has been missing a lot of in-zone breaking balls.
Sabato checked up, didn't matter. It was called. Rodriguez will lead it off against Maeda, and the first pitch foul back to the screen. 0-1.
But some more babyface than others. This is a really young, up-and-coming crew as well.
Grounded to second, and Rodriguez
with the talent as well too.
Here's Jose Miranda. It's not unusual because he's done the same thing in the big leagues. So he's 6 for 8 overall with 4 doubles against Maeda, and this one is just going to be it lazily towards center field. Franklin there to make the catch. Outside ball one.
This year. Plate appearance ratios in the minors this year.
This one line to center, hanging up. That's going to get down for a base hit. Here's Will Allen, 215. 4 homers, 19 RBI, and 2 for his last 29. Since got it going, since coming back from the hamstring. And this one spins towards the middle. The diamond sliding play by Machado, and he's got no play. So the bases are loaded. Martin has never hit a grand slam. And he takes the split threat here in the second. This one into the left side. That's through for a base hit. Rodriguez, here comes the throw to the plate. It is in time to get him. Oh, he tried the swim move. Flew out to left his first time up. And he delivers the fast. No balls, 1 strike, the count.
And gets this below the zone. He's been kind of starting at the belt, leaving it at the knees a little bit this inning.
Count. 1-2, and he missed it outside.
Little as possible and still get by. That's kind of what he's turned into.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and the inning comes to an end. Saints get it off. First pitch swing, skies it in the air on the right side. Giving it a look. Cusker struck out his first time up. 41 pitches. And he takes on the inside.
Multiple pitches going at once. He's tough to deal with.
Cusker checks up on the splitter in the dirt. Did not go to 2-2 pitch. And could not hold up on that one, and down on strikes he goes. Might have even been a touch off the plate as he takes down low for
Depot out beyond the right field fence and outside of CHS Field.
Game, and it has been an upward trend ever since. Ground ball to second, Triantos. 2 down. And this one hit in the air down the right field line. That'll get out of play. Count 0-1. That have been around as long as they have, they'll have an opt-out, and he may have an opt-out. Estero's going to challenge this one, and he's going to lose the challenge.
Calls confirmed. Iowa has one challenge remaining.
One challenge.
And the Cubs do not have.
Reminds you of when the Saints, 2 strikes to count on Sabato. Swings and misses at the slider, down on strikes he goes. So Maeda strikes out.
2-for-2 performance, and the Saints have a 3-1 lead. Emmanuel 9+. Game 4, this 6-game set in 2 series in the first half. Here's the 1-1 waved on. Trying to win 4 straight games to open up a series for the first time this year outside. And that was back on May the 9th. And that one will miss down the total and an OPS over 1,000. 3-2. He'll foul this one off. He is due for a red hot stretch here in the second half. He hits a towering fly ball to right center field. Backing up is Hill, and the center field is success against Maeda in his first at bat. Maeda in AAA this year. Saturday or Sunday, it'll be his 200th game played as a member of the St. Paul Saints. Pops this up right side. Drifting into foul grounds is Jonathan Long.
Since he has been here.
14 for his last 9.
And has been able to turn it around.
Came back from about a 20-day stint on the injured list. The want-to-back games. Part-time player that has produced when he has played. He's played the last couple of years with his old college teammate Anthony Prado on the Saints, and he's locked up in a plus taxes and fees online only, excludes fall. Kenta Maeda, a long layoff for the right-hander.
Try to chip away as best you can.
Equivalent of the Cy Young. And that one will miss in 2016 with the Dodgers. That one will be ripped into center field. Will Holland again trying to swing. Here's Martin, who's 2 for 2 today. Swinging a line drive, left field, bats down. Martin's going to take the turn, but throw on the.
To latch onto that, but he continues to do this. And I think he
did it in early May, and then went back on the IL for about a month. That'll struggle to stay on the field this year with a lot of stuff largely out of his control. Here's a chopper back up the middle. The shortstop Machado has to come.
Get a lot of that power from the lower body.
Oh, been able to work out year round. That's where the power comes from. 1-1 to the opposite. Do not skip leg day. There's the swing and a miss that game. Underrated pitcher hitter.
Yeah.
Kent had some years. He swung the bat. 156 lifetime hitter. He was 1 for 3. There's a swing and a miss. McCusker goes down swinging at a slider. Just search St. Paul Saints and get started today. Eddie Juice north of 80 pitches here on the evening. And he deals $24 million deal with the Tigers, with the Cubs, and joined AAA Iowa in May. As this one's cued the other way and finds the hole on the left side with the shift. Edward Julian took the hard. Put the Saints up 2-0. Swing and a miss, but with an RBI single by Austin Martin in their half. 0-1 to Sabato. Hits this on the ground through the left-hand side. That was a more straight up and a fly ball out. First pitch swinging, jolted into send Eddie Julian around third to score. Rodriguez cruising in.
Bottom of the first, Bats Baseball brought to you by Miller Lite. It's Miller time. Kenta Maeda delivered strikeouts a night ago, ending his 36th game on base streak. The 0-1 foul to the net. Back right mentioning it as well. Here's the 0-2. Outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Enjoyable young man to talk to.
1-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside. Back per MLB.com. He's hit in his last 3. He takes low, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. At the knees for Christian Franklin in left. Kevin Alcantara in center. Owen Casey in right field. The pitch misses. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, hammered down the right field line, but it hooks foul. 2-2 pitch. Off the plate in, and the count. Here's the payoff. Low, ball 4, and Rodriguez works the walk. Walk, stole the base, scored twice, and struck out last night. First pitch swinging, skies it foul. Rodriguez a pair of steals last night. The 0-1 not running, a chop foul. Bats Radio at batsbaseball.com. The 0-2 runs in over there for Hector again. 1-2, not running. Valade bounces it softly to third. Cantrell fields chest high, quickly fires to first in time. In a row, and the night off last night. First pitch, misses low and out, struck out twice. The 1-0 over the inside edge. Did walk 5 and strike out 3 in that game. Also hit a pair of batters. He delivers out Slugger Field. His second start in Louisville. The 2-1 grounded up the middle, ranging to his right. Triantos able to backhand it, off balance throw. 53 RBI, slugging .566, 6th in the league. He takes just low. Here's the 1-1. He ropes this down the left field line, but it hooks foul into the seats toward the Cupcake. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Hines chasing off, speed pitch down. He's gone last night. 2 for 4. Homer drove in 5. He 3-run homer controversial. The 0-1. Grounded to short. Stepping to his left, Machado to field it. Throws to first in time. Strikeout last night. Is hit in his last 2. First pitch over the inside edge. Left as well right now. Not much of a breeze. The 0-1. Grounded up the middle. Ranging to his left. Slide stop. Machado gets up behind the bag. Throws to first.
Leads it off. Ball 1 from the right-hander, Kenta Maeda. Scoreboard left center field says it was a ball. And so Iowa down to 1 challenge remaining. They lose 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the 2-0. Low ball 3. Had a hit, which was a home run. The pitch. Taking all the way that are former Iowa Cubs and close with their manager, Marty. Very close also. Banfield swings and foul tips that one into the glove. Here's one of them we were talking about, the shortstop, Levi Jordan. Hitless in the game last night, 0 for 3, did have a sacrifice fly. He swings here and lines one into left. That's a base hit for Jordan. That's the first bats hit of the game, and their second base runner had beaten it out. But the call at first was out. He said
challenged in the big leagues.
No question. Dunn rolls one slowly to the shortstop, fielded by Machado. His only play is to first. 3-2 pitch at the end. Took a called third strike, and that was that. 2000. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah. And
ball low, 3-0.
You were that year.
There's a strike.
Never got a final at bat or 2.
3-1 pitch. 3-2 pitch. Just misses outside. A lot of the Cubs
earlier in the inning. Yeah. So maybe why.
Here's the pitch to Valade and a hard ground ball to the shortstop. Machado the short way to Triantos at second. They get and then Rios to get things started here in the bottom of the 4th inning against Kenta Maeda. Encarnacion Strand. The pitch. Swing and a slow roller to the first baseman. Fielded by Long. He feeds the pitcher Maeda. Here's Reese Hines. First pitch, way up. With the Tigers this year, 7 games, a 7.88 ERA allowed. The pitch. Hines swings, pops it up. First base side, into foul ground is Long, the first baseman, right over there. Is early to mid, and in 19 he won 10 games. Here's a long foul by Encarnacion Strand. The pitch. Ground ball, hard hit, foul, past third. Score, bottom of the 4th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Down goes Encarnacion Strand on strike.
Short in the second on a nice ranging play by Dixon Machado. The pitch grounded to third. It is a foul ball. Fielded just waits, and here's the 0-2. A swing and a fly ball, tailing toward right center. Back and toward the alley is Alcantara, the center fielder, makes the jogging here at the ballpark tomorrow night. First one to Banfield is low. Ball here tomorrow. 1-0. Ripped down the left field line, but it hooks foul into the 2 teams this week. Cubs' last visit to Louisville. The 1-1 fouled back onto the roof. Then they're home for a series against Toledo. The 1-2. Breaking ball just off the plate. They're home for the final, well, for 3 of the final 4 weeks of the year. 2-2. Swing and a pop up in a short left. Out is Machado. In is Franklin. It is Franklin, the left fielder, advocated for Jordan, a guy who maybe at times was a little bit lost over in the Cub system. Ground ball up the middle. Nice ranging play to his right. Triantos back. Bottom of the walk 2, and that's it. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, popped up, first base side, into foul ground. Long the first baseman over, still drifting near the side wall. Fraley's right in front of him in section 117. First pitch low. A few out here tonight. The 1-0.
Got another the dugout
tonight. Let's see if we can. Here's the 2-0. Strike at the belt on the jerseys. The pitch. This is high. 3-1 on round selection in the ballpark tonight. 3-1. Rodriguez takes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, old Cubs Javi Baez jersey. Payoff pitch. High to Rodriguez. Ball 4. He walks for the third. First one to Valade. Strike called on the outside. Here's the 0-1. Low. 1 ball. Ice cream sales. 1-1. Ground ball right side, ranging to his left. Triantos fields it. Only play is at first. He throws out the bunch of Bellarmine folks, and the Alumni Association will be out. First one inside to Rios. I believe his son Doug, who's taken over for him as the head coach of the Knights, will be catching it. It's in the radio booth as well. Looking forward to that. The 2-0 outside. 3-0, of course, taking over as the head coach on the women's side. The 3-0 at the knees. 3-1 pitch. Rios swings and skies it down the left field line. It pushes foul deep into the seats. Here's the 3-2. Low to Rios, ball 4. He works the walk. Good time at Bellarmine between the two. First one to Hines. Hit in the air. Downsmates for 3 years while I was doing the games. The 0-1. Outside. A ball on his Bellarmine legend. 1-1 pitch. Oh, at the knees for a strike. And it did miss low. A good challenge for Hines. Instead of 1 and 2, they played for the Knights. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off the leg of most points in a game at Knights Hall as well. 2-2, swing and a miss. Hines gone on strikes.
It works out of the windup, and pitch number 1 is on the way. It's a slider, and it today felt like 111 at one point. The 0-1 to Simon is a split. Ronnie Simon. 0-2 from Maeda, and he tried the splitter 9 right now. 1-2 from Maeda, swing and a miss, strike 3. He got Simon to wave over the top of a spiked pinstripe pants. 1-0 for Bay. Skied to left center. Coming in is Christian Franklin. He'll be called off by the left fielder Kevin Alcantara, 45 RBI. And he looks at a first pitch sweeper down and give you the outfield after the 1-0 pitch. Solak took a strike in Maeda innings today. 1-1 from Kenta. Slashed foul down the right field. The chest in black and gray pants. 1-2 is spiked. The break-even pitch. 2-2 for Maeda. And that's popped up foul back behind. Maeda trying to go 1-2-3 through the first inning, though. And the 2-2 pitch, foul back. Let's see if he goes to it. 2-2, rip past the diving Strumpf at third. He did throw a splitter. That one stayed up, and it's lined into the corner by Solak, who has extra bases with 2 outs in the first. Solak is 15th of the year, by the way. Maeda out of the stretch. He yanked one toward. Maeda checks second and comes home to Cook, who hits a ground ball foul toward. 1-1 from Kenta. Ripped on a line to center. Christian Franklin is right there, and he hit it right at him. So he leads off here in the second for Indianapolis. He has been with Omaha the last couple of years. And he takes a break. Dangerous hitter that Omaha had in the lineup this year. And he takes a strike from us. Ball on a strike. Maeda home. And he got in a couple of times in his career now. Maeda's 1-2. Breaking ball crushed. Left center field well hit. Franklin and Alcantara are back. Turning around. And it's off the top of the wall. And oh, that's gone. Indianapolis. Ball ricochet. Former first-round pick of Boston. Takes a strike on. And an issue early tonight. 0-1 pitch. Foul back by York. Maeda fires upstairs. York deep. This lineup has become. 1-2 to York. And that's a San Jose area. 2-2 breaking ball. And Maeda just missed. Payoff pitch. York swings and misses over the top of a bender. And slow wind from Kenta. And he shot a fister, got traded to Milwaukee, and is starting against the Cubs tonight. Swing and a miss. Next one for Triolo is down and away for ball 2. Suffered an injury as well. Finds himself in AAA as Maeda goes for Pittsburgh. Got a hitter's count here, and he takes a strike. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Maeda got him to chase. 16 with a couple of home runs and 26 RBI. And the pitch is cut on in. Maeda comes back with a 1-strike pitch, and that's a breaking ball that's played. 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. And Kenta Maeda, after giving up the home run to begin the inning, Sung Chae Cheng will lead off for the Indians. And he's in on the left in the season. Now hitting 9th. And he's out in front of a bender from Maeda. Zone today. It's an improvement from early on this year. Point now where he seems pretty locked in. The 1-2 pitch is pounded foul again. It was odd for him. 1-2 is again fouled off the top of the dirt. Back again with a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 4 Back to the top of the order, and Ronnie Simon, who shows bunt, pulls back entire routine, and he has a very disciplined routine. And there's a strike on the heads early on. You see it in the Little League World Series. Kenta's 1-1 is scooped in the air toward deep center by Simon. Franklin going back, makes the catch up against the city. Swinging a foul back by hallways of the clubhouse at about 2 o'clock. Ground ball tapped foul over to the first. Are sitting in the clubhouse in the air conditioning. 0-2 to base, slap foul again. Don't see that very often at all. 2-strike delivery is in the dirt, popping a catcher of the pitching staff here in Iowa. 1-2 is spiked in the dirt. Maeda comes back with a break-even pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bay went down to a knee trying to make. Honestly, the director of marketing at Flooring America. Sarah, how are you?
Good. My name is Maya.
A 1-strike pitch is off the end of Solak's bat, hit in the air toward first on the foul side.
Now until August 18th, you can bring your pet.
No pressure. I think that's a tough contest. I believe it. My dog would be as well. Maeda with a 1-2 pitch. Solak reaches out and slaps it to short. Ben Cowles has it on a big bounce near the bag, makes a good.
Or they can win a grand prize at the end of the contest, which is a free our next perfect pet mascot for next year.
There's a foul ball.
It covers anything from tail to toe.
From doing so, there's not a downside.
Yeah, no obligation, and you get a free day pass to Paws and Pints.
It's worth it right there. This is popped up, and Strumpf has room over near the net.
Years, we have locations in Clive, Ankeny, and Mason City. We offer strong butt.
You should.
Yes.
A 1-strike pitch cut on and missed. Comes back looking for strikeout number 7, and he misses.
Yes.
Some people come on here and say they're a Cardinals fan or something like that. as Cam Devaney lines his second hit of the game into right field for a base hit.
She is a 5-year-old Pomeranian. She still acts like a little puppy, though. She absolutely loves it.
He out to second for Nick York with the count 1-0. He hits a ground ball to third. Glove there by Strumpf, who spins and throws across the diamond and is able to bring in just a half game out of first. Maeda's first pitch of the fifth is in the dirt. That was pitch 60 for 2. Maeda back to Triolo, and this is hit in the air towards shallow left. Alcantara drifting over toward the foul line. He pats his knee once and makes the all over Columbus 7-1. Maeda deals way high. Shift on to the pull side for Brett Sullivan, the catcher, and he takes down and in, ball 2. Hitters count here, and even more so now as he missed sweepers mixed in. But it's 3-0 on Sullivan, and that slider caught the top here as he delivers to Sullivan. It's a breaking ball fouled off, and he's climbed his payoff pitch with 1 down to Sullivan. And it's ripped down the right field line, way back. If it's fair, it's gone, and it is fouled in. The sweet spot for a lefty. On the payoff pitch, he throws another break again to finish off the catcher. 3-2, breaking ball hit in the air toward right center. Owen Casey curling in front of the warning track, now comes running in. The wind really, no wonder we're going to have some weather impacting the game here as Sung-Chae Chang takes. Chang with a ground ball left side. Cowles backhands, throws on the run, and he'll get it there, but it's late. Top of the order, Ronnie Simon takes outside. 1-0 count. There goes the runner, swinging a ground ball back to the mound. Knocked down by Maeda. He'll pick it up and flip it barehanded to first. And the inning is over. Kenta Maeda back to work. Middle of the order for Indianapolis, starting with Ji-Hwan Bae, who lines the first pitch right back to Maeda. Maya, who was planned to go 5 innings back there, had a base hit to a 1-strike pitch. A check swing by Solak. Maeda just missed off the outside and already initiating a challenge, and he was correct. It clipped the lower outside edge. And it's now 1-2 in favor of Kenta Maeda. And a breaking ball out. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Solak swings and misses over the top of a high slider from Maeda. And a veteran with an ERA over 6. Here we are. Good stuff today as the ground ball hooked first inning. Bullpen quiet right now as the 0-1 comes home and finds the upper. Maeda ahead 0-2. And this is reached out and tapped softly to second. Right at James Triantos. Has to hurry, and he threw out Cook by a step.
Work steps behind the rubber into his windup. First pitch to Crawford is a second of 2 straight really good starts. 0-1. Fastball works from dead center on the rubber. Turns into the wind, the pitch. Crawford off the end of the bat. A weak roller up the first base side. It is a foul for the .597 ERA. 1-2 pitch. Outside, hitting .330 on the year. The pitch. Justin off the end of the bat again, a weak roller up the first base side. This one's going to stay fair. Rumfield gloves, taps the nose. Maeda the wind and his pitch. Rojas swings and misses. Righty turns and deals to Rojas. Pitch is down and away. 1-1 to Johan. Cut for the Los Angeles Dodgers. 1-2. Rojas, one hopper back to the mound. Maeda gloves it, lobs it over to first. Believe in love. Well, do you, Garrett? First pitch from Maeda. It's down and in. Sweeper missed. Last resort to try to kick off a hot streak. 1-0 pitch. He's carried that here into August. 1-1. Maeda shaves the outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Maeda the wind and the pitch. Stubbs takes, called strike 3. Splitter on the inside corners. Josh Bro leads it off here in the second. The DH takes the first pitch break himself. 1-0 pitch. Bro checks his swing. It's Norfolk. He had been 7 for his last 21 in his past 6 games, and he's nearly got a base hit here, but Jorbeat Bibas diving to his left robs him, and a test. First pitch to Donovan, taking all the way. Walton hitting .247 now overall in the year. Takes a siren pick. He's now hitting .316 with Lehigh Valley. Pitch home. Walton a weak chopper at the first base side. It's going to stay fair right next to the bag. No score, bottom 2. Pitch to Brewer, off the hands, a weak roller towards second base. Up the middle, glove by Gatewood on the backhand, throw to first. It's off target. First pitch to Rafael Lantigua. Maeda missed the pitch. on the inside corner, who still TBD on what the injury was. Lantigua shows bunt, draws it back, pitch just, and judging by StatCast, it did. Baseball fully on the outside corner. So 1-2 on Lantigua. Throw over to first. Hicklin dives back. 1-2 pitch. Hicklin's running. Pitches down and away. Throw to second is not going to be in time. It's off the glove of the second baseman Gatewood and into shallow center. Hicklin. Runner at third, 2 outs. Maeda deals. Lantigua checks his swing. Foul tip, they say, and held on to by Escara as Yankees to sign with them. First pitch to Robert Moore, switch hitter batting left. I had no clue that Maeda was close to signing at that point. 1-0 pitch, Moore takes. So what do they know that I don't? 1-1. Moore takes just a little high. Moore switch hitter batting left. 2-1 off the hands. A pop fly shallow left center racing in. Ellis can't get there. Drops in on a high out of the stretch. First one to Verdugo. Maeda overcooks fast hitting IL back on Tuesday. 1-0 pitch. Maeda BP today. 2-0 pitch. Verdugo rolls it over on the ground to short. Could be 2. Shoemake gloves. Goes to second 1. Relay to first. That's in time. Left-handed hitter. Maeda the righty. First pitch. Fast feather. 1-0 pitch. Crawford swings and misses until little tweaks. 1-1. Laid on the heater. Fouls it away. Steps behind the rubber into his windup. 1-2 pitch. Crawford somehow is towards the line and left. 1-2 again. Crawford takes. This time. Now a 2-2 to Justin. Crawford swings and misses. Down on strikes. Got him with another splitter. Maeda with 3 strikeouts. Time on. Maeda the wind and the pitch. Up and away. One on the year between here and Syracuse. 1-0. Walton eyes got big against the Rail Riders. Talked about that on the pregame show a little bit. 1-1. Maeda misses you don't typically get over the course of a season. 2-1. Walton waits on it, lifts it in the air deep down the left field line towards the corner. Ellis over towards the sidewall, overruns it. It's off his goes to the corner. Walton on his way into second, and he'll stop there as Ellis. The guy at the plate here, Brewer Hicklin, legged down an infield single. 0-1. Hicklin checks his swing. Early a lead at second. Gatewood holding him tight. The pitch. Hicklin. 2-1 pitch. Hicklin, a one hopper towards third, diving to his right. Biabas has it, gets up to his feet, fires across, and it's in. Now the first pitch to Rafael Lantigua. He swings, rounds it. Maeda deals. Lantigua's 0-2. Lantigua off the end of the bat, able to do still on Lantigua. Maeda delivers. Slider outside, and many opportunities. 1-2. Down and away. Throw back to second, diving back, Walton. Maeda just checked 2. Maeda a look to second, his pitch. Lantigua fouls it back up into the pitches. Delivers home again, and Lantigua line drive the other way. That's in for a base hit. Around third, here comes Walton. The throw from De La Cruz to the plate is in time. Bloop single his first time up. Switch hitter bats left. Lantigua leads at second. The pitch, swing and a miss. Splitter down. 0-2. Walton. Moore hitting from the front of the box. Maeda the pitch. Down and away. Pitch. 2-2. Moore, a bouncing ball up the first base line. Bit of a tough hop for Rumfield, but he sticks with it, goes to the bag, retires Moore, leads it off here in the 6th against Kenta Maeda. First pitch on the outside pitches through now 5+ innings, hasn't given up a run. 0-1 sweep, still no action out in the Rail Riders bullpen. Pitch. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Back to the slider again, a third strike. Top of the order, Justin Crawford 0 for 2 today. First pitch, Crawford a ground ball the other way. That's going to sneak and a left, a base hit. Third baseman Bebus. See how quickly Crawford runs. Pitch to Rojas is outside. It's right by Escara to the backstop. And Crawford won't even need to steal Sos. Maeda's pitch. Rojas swings and belts it. Deep left field, back on an Ellis. To the track, at the wall, he jumps. He can't get it. It's off the wall. Crawford comes in to score, and Rojas in at second. Now the Rail Riders bullpen will get somebody up. The pitch, Stubbs take. Warming for the Rail Riders in the bullpen. The pitch. Splitter misses outside. Scoring position. 2-0 pitch. And Stubbs rips it, but is out in front. Pokes foul into the plaza. At second. 2-1. Stubbs shows bunt, gets it down third base side, but it's foul. 2-2 the count. Rojas at second the pitch, and Garrett high chopper. It's foul. He's got somebody in it. 2-2. Stubbs spoils another. Rojas double, now searching for more. 2-2 again, and Stubbs swings, grounds it out to second base. Charging Gatewood gloves, throws to first. First pitch. Maeda misses down. 1-0 on Bro. Pitch just a little high off the glove of Escara. It trickles out in 2 balls, no strikes. Hitters count. The pitch. Fastball just a little. 3-0 pitch. Goes with a slide and 1 man at third. Maeda deals and Bro rolls over a ground ball to short, hit hard. Shoemake down to glove it, fires across in time to get Bro.
Goes into the motion. Kicks and deals at 6:38 and drops it in for 84 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Winds are calm. Fashion. A kick and 1-1. Bouncing ball to the right side. Rumfield goes to the backhand pick. Flips to Maeda covering. Ground out. Retire spots in the outfield. And it's Martinez behind the plate instead of Rob Brantley. Pitch to. Gets the pitch call. Kicks and deals. Gets a swing and a miss. A few signs once again from Martinez. Clips the zone. Hard on Saturday. Worked with J.C. Escara. Swing and a miss. Got him chasing back to the slider. First pitch on the way to Solak. It's ahead of Justin Crawford from Lehigh Valley. Ball outside. The manager of the Indians. 1-1. Line drive through the left side. Base hit. Carry a 7-game streak into play on Saturday. Devaney hitting .278, a 20 home run season. Devaney for Adam Frazier. Ball in and out of the glove with Omaha. 65 driven in for Devaney. There's a call. Been a very productive week. 6 for 14. Fly ball off the end of the bat. Bebas. Shoulder high. And the number 7 prospect in all of minor league baseball. First pitch drops for who they drafted in the first round, 4th overall this year is number 27. Swing. The 0-2. Low and outside. Maeda ready as a 1-2. Little pause in the motion. Foul off the bottom of the 1-2. Off the plate low. Pitch. 2-2. Delivered low. 4 hits and 4 bats in the series opener. On drive, turned foul. Right-hander steps back, the pause, kick in 3-2. Line drive down to right field. Potentially extra bases for Frazier. He spins it around first on his way to second. Throw is off the line, bounces past Braden Shoemake, but right to Jade. Off double by Frazier. First pitch, strike call. The 0-1. Misses outside. Game 1. 1-1. Ground ball foul. Game 2 is a deal. The 1-2. Off the dirt. Is at the plate. A check of second. Maeda's 2-2. Bounces in. Blocked. 3-2 payoff. Ground ball to the right side. Frazier will take third. Jorby Bebas on to Rumfield.
Jeimer Candelario wasn't on the bag. The 0-1, flare towards center field. Jones ranges over, will make the catch. Sacrifice fly will allow the run to score. Attempt to get that ball home sooner. First pitch called strike on the splitter. 24 average, a homer, 26 driven in. 1-0 Indianapolis. Ball runs outside. Double. Couple driven in. 1-1. Missed the mark. Martinez doesn't. Out of the head by Maeda. The 2-1. Fouled out of play. Ball bounces down. Takes the count full to score on a sac fly. 3-2 with 2 away. Got him swinging. Another breaking ball gets the chase. Second strikeout of the night will close. Scoreboard update this half inning. First pitch, strike. Swing and a miss. First 2 innings. The 0-2, just a little low. Made a quick to step back and then into the motion. Drops the ball, including that 6-game run. The next time we're here against the Mets, swing and a miss. Maeda gets his Nashville 3, Durham 1, bottom 2. Still batting top of the first 1-0. Swing and a foul. 8:08 tonight, Worcester and Iowa. Swept them just before the big league break here. 2-1 ground ball to first. Picked by Rumfield. Will throw overhand this time to Maeda. Pitch delivered low. 1-0 from Maeda. Gets the swing and a miss. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball, third baseline. Spin and roll foul. To the big leagues. O'Neill Cruz, for example. 1-2, swing and a miss. Splitter gets the chase first and stayed on with Don Kelly. Fly ball, Solak, former Yankee farmhand, launches it towards right. Playable, though, for Bowling Green before he moved on to Indianapolis to work with Howard Kellman, the legendary broadcast. They've been a very good, consistent team throughout the course of the year. Chip foul counts. When you learn of it and how the transition of power goes, a swing and a foul. Performance coach. Their bullpen coach doesn't travel. Swing and a miss. Get the chase. First pitch on the way. Frazier bounces foul for 3 games. Don Long managed 20. It's not quite the same transition of power. Ground ball towards second. Bibas diving stop on the backhand. Will pop up and throw to first. Got him. Weekend after the big league break. Friday, Saturday, Sunday with homers. Swing and a miss. 9 straight outs recorded since the double by Matt Frazier in 1 in his debut this past Saturday. All right. He was one of the first trades to be out there, rumored, swing and a miss. Was just sitting in the seating bowl, kind of taking it in. Foul ball back. Talk about the transition. Swing and a miss. Flores down chasing. Really can be all about perspective. Here's a ground ball to third. Backing up 2 hop. It skips past Candelario, and Williams will reach. First pitch. The 0-1. Ground ball on the left side. Shoemake will glove. Flip to second. Bibas only has the play there. First pitch. Slot. Kick and deal. Maeda. 70th pitch of the night fall. Righty's 3-0. Dropped low, ball 4. Runs into his tying run at first base. First pitch taken low for a ball on Chang at second, Bowen at first. Line drive sliced towards left center field. That's going to split the gap and roll all the way to the wall, and both runs will score. Skips wide down the warning track for Spencer Jones. Bay flying towards third. It's a 2-run triple with runs batted in for their leadoff hitter. Nick York watched Cubs. He had 12 appearances. One of them was against Indy. Bounding ball foul. 2 outs. The lead standing at third for the Indians. Back to the scout swinging. Just off the mark. Maeda from the stretch at 2-2. Line drive through the right side, RBI base hits. Nick York comes up with the lead. Now he'll come back and work with the lead, it seems. Ball down and in a 3-team deal with the Rays and Diamondbacks. Bouncing the Railroaders bullpen, telling whichever arm is next Time to start getting, should say. And Jake Bird also beginning to get loose. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. With 3 runs across in the inning. Runner goes, pitch down and inside, and it hits Solak. The Rail Riders. Maeda is now at 83 pitches. .26 pitches into the frame. Fastball. The 1-0. Swinging. The 1-2. Dropped it into the dirt. Runners will both go. Chop ball on the left side. Shoemake will charge. He'll throw on to first. Rumfield has to flip the glove over. Maintains on the back.
Thrown from his right arm.
His first toss is sign a free agent deal. Pitch off the outside. Now the 2-0 pitch is popped up off the knuckles. Foul ground first base or third base side. Candelario coming down the line. He'll make the catch in front of the right-hander. It was pitched to Loperfido. He is taken down and in, but he went too far. Noah Maeda rocking back into the windup. The 0-1. A little bit below the 1-1. Pulled on the ground to the right side. Bebas charging in, fielded to his left. Rumfield is at first. Jorby Bebas at second with Braden Shoemake at short. And Jamer Kenta side corner for a strike. The 0-1 for Maeda. Again, perfect spot. Now the 0-2 to Kasevich is swung out and missed for strike 3. Goes to the split. And from the windup, the pitch. Breaking ball over the back door called strike with the left-handed hitting Shrek at the plate. The 0-1. Similar pitch, but now Maeda delivers a 1-1. Just a little bit low and outside. St. Paul in 2023 against Buffalo. Breaking ball misses down and away. Gouts in 3 innings of work. 3-1. Well inside ball 4. And it's a leadoff base runner for the Bisons here in the second. Whale is at the plate. The pitch. Missed a little bit below the knees of the fastball.
Splitter, and if it starts at your knees, it's going to wind up very low. So you got almost.
Dugout doesn't agree. The 2-0. Ripped in the air to right field towards the line. If it's fair, it is gone, and it is a foul ball.
Oh.
Just the 2-1. Popped up in the air out towards left center field. Jones racing back as the ball continues to carry at the wall. It's gone. The ball just kept carrying off the bat.
Kept going back and back and back. Right on out of here. To the right of the double. Wow.
It's the first pitch to Michael. 0-1. At the knees, strike 2. You're right. It was 1 for 3 in the opener yesterday. Sweeper off the outside corner. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Stefanik chased the slider down and away. Second strike in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Yohendrick Pinango. Maeda from the wind, the 0-1 pitch. Misses down and away. Scranton dugout. 1-1 again is low. This time going. The 2-1. Over the inside corner. Four-seamer, a slider, and the splitter. That's 7 different pitches. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pinango is out for the second. Luis Martinez with 2 out in the bottom of the second. Big swing and a miss at a sweeper. The 0-1. Splitters down and away a little bit. 1-1. Swing and a miss at a sweeper. 1-2.
Well, with that pitch, there's no question.
1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as Maeda goes right back to it and strikes out the side after the Say and Joey Loperfido to follow. Maeda's first pitch is over the outside. Runs total by Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Maeda definitely looking for that shutdown inning. Goes with a sweeper over the nightcap, including that game-winning base hit. Takes low. A ball and 2 strikes. Spin in the lineup.
Good contact guy.
1-2 down and away. 2-2. 1,000 batting average in the 2023 season for the Herd. 1 for 1. The payoff. Breaking ball popped up off the fist into shallow right field. Ellis started back. Now comes in as he covers a lot of ground. Staggers back and the pitch. Breaking ball off the outside corner is ball 1. This inning. 1-0 off the outside corner. 2-0. Pull. The 2-0. Missed down and in. It's 3-0. The waist delivers a 3-0 pitch. Of the outside corner for a call. Nearly down the middle. The 3-1. Wraps around the corner for ball 4. The pitch. Hit sharply into shallow right, but caught by the second baseman Bebas. The pitch. Misses a little bit low. The 1-0. Missed a little bit inside on the slider. The 2-0. Check swing and a breaking ball. With the belt throw over to first. Rumfield on the receiving end. Now Kasevich flips one off the end of the bat out in the shallow left. Going out of Shoemake. In comes De La Cruz and it drops in for a base hit. Clase. The pitch. Missed off the outside corner with the splitter ball. 1-0. Well outside with the sweeper. The count is
by him here.
Went to the sweeper inside of at first. The 2-1 is hit in the air towards left center field. Cutting over is De La Cruz. Jones on the run as well. And it's De La Cruz making the catch for the final out.
Deep left center field, his first trip. And he takes a breaking ball in there. Strike one. 8 seasons in the Japanese league before coming to the big leagues. 174 strikeouts. He was 22 years old. That's down and away in 2013. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Surgery. 2-2 hit on the ground sharply, but right at Bibas, the second baseman. He's up with it. Bounds your upstate Honda dealers. Michael Stefanik. 1-0. Inside ball 2. 2-ball into the wind. Catches the inside corner. He backs off and then he kind of hesitates as he lifts his front leg. There's a looping line drive into center field. That's a base hit for Stefanik. Gave up the home run to Valenzuela and then he struck out the next 3 guys, and there's a off speed. Downstairs. And that ball is scorched, but right at Bibas. On to first, but not in time. Good base. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball just missed the knees. The 1-1. On the outside corner. Good break. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Chased down and away. Martinez down for the set. Slam by Candelario to close out the scoring as the breaking ball to Phil Clark.
The score.
1-0 is down.
Might have been a strike. Oh, it was not.
By about a 1/10 of an inch.
Less than that.
Less than it. Same pitch. Again, just missed. And the 3-0. Clark taking all the way with the Bisons down 5. 3-1. Look at that. Payoff pitch. Another breaking ball. That time he missed the catcher and drew a free pass. He takes down low. Ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, down because they start practicing so early.
Yes.
There's a pitch on the end. 2-1. Popped up. Right center field. Ellis had trouble finding that one at first, but Spencer Jones, the center fielder. Left-handed hitter, hands held high, takes the first pitch. Stairs, we'll see what.
I'm going to go again. I think this is a strike.
And just a strike, just barely.
These pitches are right at the bottom of the zone.
But it flips the count from 1-0 to 0-1. Infield looking for 2 as Loperfido chops this one foul over by the dugout. First base. Maeda at the belt, delivers. Swung on, line drive, left center field, but on comes De La Cruz. And he'll make the catch. Well, and he chops this one foul behind the plate. Strike one. Special bat boy one.
Right. They did not send one of those.
0-1 on the inside. You'd be like young Pat Malacaro as this one is chopped wide of the bag at third. Nothing in 2. 0-2 went too far. Couldn't check his swing on that pitch down and away. So that'll do it for Josh, and that'll do it. Maeda into the wind. Here's his pitch. The 1-0. On the inside corner, it's a ball and a strike.
The 11 pitches thrown.
And that one gets away from Ascara. Ascara did. And another off-speed pitch, chop foul. He does. And he pops it down the third base side, but it's going to drop in foul territory now for Maeda. And Shrek fouls this one. Again, the 2-2. Tried to go with a backdoor breaking ball. Payoff. Another breaking ball fouled back. Again, the payoff pitch. Swung on and laced, but hooked foul down the right field side. Again, the payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. He lost him. And that's going to be it for Kenta Maeda.
He hits over 7 at-bats in the first 2 games of the series. First pitch run. Maeda steps back and deals. A 1-1. Fires back with a full spot after hitting lower in the order yesterday. 1-2 pitch. Bounces in. Splitter is the heaviest usage. 33%. 2-2. Fires a force. 3-2 payoff upcoming to Acuna. Chop ball left side of the infield. 2 charge. Candelario will glove throw to first in time. And Acuna flying down the line. Had a day off since late May. He's at first. Swing and a miss. Went 0 for 4. Ball breaks into the dirt for MLB Pipeline. 1-1. Foul back. 1-2. Towered. Left side of the field. Drifting back. Candelario. A call off Braden Shoemake, who was in his pocket between the 2 nights. Runner goes. First pitch. Taken inside. It's spun up out of the second. 1-0. Gets him chasing the splitter. He was released by the Tigers. Swing and a miss. Through 47 pitches. Throw back to second. Tag applied. In fact, bait lead. Dances again. 1-2. Dropped off the table. 2-2. Ground ball headed back up the middle. That'll get through for an RBI base hit. Acuna motors to the plate. Young with the RBI single. His second hit. Luis De Los Santos is on their roster, not Mets, number 8 in the organization. This falls off the Syracuse. 2-0. Paints it with the slow numbers across all of minor league baseball. Big breaking ball drops again. The Syracuse Mets. A 3-1. Ripped foul. Pulls it down towards the right field view. Runner goes on the 3-2. Pop towards shallow right center field. Rojas, Jones get together. Spencer Jones will make the catch. This season, 10 homers, 53 driven in. First pitch slider, the Rail Riders' Jose Rojas. 0-1. Down and in, and we'll get to take the count from 1-1, flip it to a 0 and 2 upcoming here for Meneses. Rail Riders have had a good week first. Maeda deals. And the slider misses low over his shoulder before getting set. Runner goes. Meneses fly ball towards right field. Going back, Rojas to the warning track, and this is gone. Opposite field shot. Steps back and deals. Celestino fouls it. Or not. They're going to get catcher's interference against Omar Martinez and award first. Taking on the Indianapolis Indians. Celestino goes. The pitch is low. Throw down second. Not in time. 1-1. Delivered low. To the roster. 2-1. Fly ball high in the air towards left. Brennan Davis going back to the warning track at the wall. And it's gone. 2-run, 5-0 Syracuse lead in this opening inning. And Maeda's going to. Right-hander kicks. Deals it inside. The 1-0. Ground ball to third. Fielded by Candelario. Chamber will take his time and throw on to first. Close out this inning of 5 frame fares for the right-hander. First pitch spins high and out of the hand. 1-0. Payne smashed 6 home runs in the game yesterday. Dealt out affiliates this week, just like Syracuse and the Rail Riders meeting up. Bouncing ball foul. Back half of a 2-week road trip for the Gades. Line drive back up the middle, base hit. Single to lead off the second inning for Hernandez. Gades in the 8-7 loss. Chop ball towards third. Candelario charges, will throw across the body to first. That was the only option. Ground out, pop out to the third baseman. First pitch called, strike. The 0-1 rises up and inside on Williams. 1-1. Can't find the mark. The attention home. 2-1 to Williams. High in the air towards left field. And this is gone into the Rail Riders bullpen. Comes to average, but they're in the upper tier in home runs. Swing. It's 129th game of the year. Breaking ball fouled off. The 0-2. Spins low and outside. Back, draw the glove up just by his chin. Young skyward towards left center field. Going back, Davis onto the warning track, and Brennan can't make the Young on his way towards third. Shoemake will glove. No, he won't. Tip off the top of the glove. Inning. First pitch. Maeda's 0-1. High drive towards right. Going back, Rojas at the warning track, at the wall. This hits high off the wall. RBI double. 8-0. Syracuse extends that lead. We're long overdue for first pitch to Joey Meneses. 1-0. Falls low. Jack of second. 2-0. This will find the zone at second base. 2-1. Runs inside. Look back. 3-1. Finds the zone. 3-2 payoff. Paints the inner half for a called strike 3. First pitch. Anthony's for a strike. Spin back. Clifford runs back to the bag with the 0-1. Slider misses low and out, hitting hitters. 1-1. Reach out, ground ball towards second. Velasquez, shuffle the feet, play the hop, and the ground out closes the minutes later. Here's Luke Ritter against Kenta Maeda. First pitch is off the mark in the first inning. 3 consecutive extra base hits. Here's a line drive towards left center field. Spencer Jones going to have to track it down. At the warning track, we'll pick it up, and Ritter into second with a stand-up. Pitch delivered outside. Let me math it for us. Series. 1-0. Line drive over top of Velasquez down to the grass in right field. They'll send the runner Ritter to the plate. It's an RBI single. Ali Sanchez. It's 5-0 in the fourth. First pitch 3-0. Top of the fourth inning. Hernandez a swing and a foul. The 0-2. Low and away. A 1-2. Line drive right at Braden Shoemake. He looks the runner back to out a run scored. Fouls this back off Martinez, who they're 9.5 back. Pitch delivered low. After this week. 1-1, popped it back foul. 1-2, grounder towards third. Fair on the chalk, down to the corner it goes. He wants 3, the throw, tag applied, they got him trying to take third. RBI double for Luis Angel Acuna. Out. First pitch on the way to Williams. Taken off. Lose their first challenge of the game. This will stay up above the zone. 1 challenge left for both teams going. 12th of them to close it down here. The 1-2. Breaking ball, slow highs. 2-2. Check the swing, ring up the strikeout, and close down the frame. But the Mets get
adjustments the last few games.
Against Kenta Maeda at the end of the year and pitched there to finish out his career. But he's kind of, giving the one more. Became, a really highly touted player on both sides of the ocean. The slow wind out of 1-2. That's tap splitter up the first base line. It stays fair. Easy for TJ Rumfield between the Dodgers, Twins, and Tigers. Justin Son Garcia on the ground is short. Braden Shoemake delivers across the diamond, and they're.
And he hit a couple of them yesterday and was able to stay on the slider for the home run as well. But he mentioned Campbell was. He said, "I'm hoping with what we saw yesterday will allow him to kind of knock on the door here."
Yeah, JP hit a couple of those early that made his way through the minors last year. And you look at this,
and it's been really nice to see.
Campbell broken bat left side, going to be a tough play. Bebas gloves on the run, made the play. Abraham Toro against Kenta Maeda, but Jose De Leon got out to finish off the inning and kept it a 2-run. So when a guy gets once his calling card coming from Japan, as
well, the other thing is he's an older guy. There's a split right there. You know, older guy. How many new tricks?
Doesn't want to be in Music, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, a little soft slider right there.
Back to it with the slider. Not that sinker that he'll use sometimes. Messes with the timing there and throws his first.
The young guys that are out there watching this, whether you're in the dugout or not, it just goes. Doing them with you, though, getting a whole new perspective.
Trace Thompson has a walk, and the Woo Sox have. That's exactly what Chad don't hit it.
It's like a knuckleballer.
But if he's throwing it in the zone on 7 times in his last 6.
There's a good job of staying off.
Just got under it behind the plate. Omar Martinez.
Whoa.
Had to lunge backwards, kept back. Now every team. 4-seam fastball. That right there is a splitter. He's check on Thompson, and really over the last month than he has all season, and he got this one that skimmed off Maeda and went right to.
Continue to support these guys, be the best teammate I can, and hopefully get.
Yeah, very, very important time of year. And as Max Ferguson
went out, anytime you hear oblique, they could say 4 to 6 weeks. It's just such an unfortunate incident, but boy, when you hear. And you know the
got the outside corner. Ferguson did not challenge, one down.
And something goes, it's just. I'll tell you, they just
talk to trainers, and they'll
to do with your body. The hamate bone is just there.
Yeah,
and it's the only time you've heard of it is in baseball, right?
Yeah.
There's no downtime for their body. You guys should take a little bit more time and enjoy the downtime.
Chadwick Trump on the ground to short. Braden Shoemake makes the play, and that's one. Mikey Romero on the ground to the right side. It was hard hit, but Jose Rojas has an easy play. Boardman here with you, 4th inning. Who Sox are going to try to find a way.
We said earlier, it's just a guy that knows how to pitch.
Garcia pulls it on the ground. He can run. Third baseman Bebas across, and the line keeps.
It's easy, but it's hours and hours of practice. You can really appreciate it.
Christian against Kenta Maeda. You know,
guys all the time. You know what makes them tick. You know when they're going good. And to be that in tune with his players, to pick that up, it just goes to show you how much he's paying attention.
He's seen fastballs in 2-2. He got to the fastball outside. 6 pitch to Christian. And he got kind of sawed off. Ground ball to first. TJ Rumfield there. And that's that. And after April, when Christian dominated the league.
Stuff on the outer half of the plate. But he's been hitting the ball the other way, which is a really good sign.
Unbelievably hard at it.
Toro, these ground balls.
Man. And the inning's over. Toro. Thompson walked downstairs. Cooper Boardman. Kenta Maeda is throwing a no-hitter. I believe in saying it right now. No, I think the people need to know.
He goes, and everybody's quiet. No one's moving. No one's saying anything. He goes, wow.
Did he finish? Somebody's in the 9th inning. We got it on TV. Thompson takes low. And I go,
skin in the game, right?
0.
Wow.
Trace Thompson down the line. He was early.
This is the deepest count my head has been with anybody.
Is in a 3-2 count. He's seen one more pitch than that already. And he strikes out this time.
Yeah, went with the slider. Bullpen or rotation, I would be picking this guy's brain on everything.
He was an all-star in Japan. He was, as McDonough hits it to left every time, put in the outfield. It's kind of an accomplishment right now. Late 2010s that, you know, he was legit for it to get to whatever this is. A 1-0 sweeper, and it's a strike. Step, throw. Now he's ahead again into the 5th inning. And he keeps on rolling. Kenta Maeda through 5 no Outreach Foundation. Loading up the caravan. They had an issue feeding kids is not one of them.
It's just great that they give back their time, and it's really important that the Woo Sox.
That visit. You said the kids are smiling. There's visual proof that for someone to throw 9 innings in a AAA game. 3-2. Max Ferguson took a called strike 3.
Believable.
Chadwick Tromp. You almost wonder if that right there.
Chaser, I'm going to hunt breaking ball. You can't hunt splitter, but you can hunt break. And we just saw it with Miller.
1-2. And then, oh, by the way, he throws a fastball.
Nobody's hit the ball with maybe Garcia, the ground ball to third.
Play twice tonight. He's in a 1-0 count. They've hit 1 ball hard. Got a guy who can hit it hard, and he does to left field. Chance for a hit. Duke Ellis makes sure it isn't. Son Garcia, the 2-hitter for the Woo Sox. And he starts him.
Splitter.
0-2, like he's been all night. On the way. Did he go? No.
I got to believe he can go as long as he wants to go. That's the first.
1-2. And he struck him out. He came back after hanging one and made Garcia chase on. Started him with the slide. 83rd pitch of the night. 1 out to the 7th. Campbell, ground ball, third base. Jorbit Bibas, 2 down.
Another broken, he needs it.
Strikes. Won the Japanese Triple Crown.
Oh, that was nasty. He is a pitching.
0-2. Up the middle, right to the shortstop. Shoemake backed up, throws in time. Hickey that hit Maeda as he gets a swing and a miss to start. He faces Trace Thompson, the 0-1. Playing in the United States. He's going to go back to Japan. 1-2. And on he goes. Strikes out Trace Thompson.
Right guys out with.
And starts time on as many as 97. Eric Sogard. No. 2-1. He hasn't been in that count a lot, and every time ago.
Wow.
Swing and a miss.
Slip.
Kenta Maeda, 8 strikeouts. Nathan Hickey takes a strike, and Nathan's first. And Nathan Hickey wins that challenge, and he goes from 0-1 to 1-0 against Kenta Maeda by 2 inches.
Wow.
Didn't get that one. And don't get 100th pitch of the night. Hickey clobbers one. Deep to right. Nathan Hickey breaks up the no-no with a solo.
Guy. But I got
7 years old that he walks off on a Wednesday night in what?
Maeda set. Johan Rojas awaits. Our first pitch is taken. Partly cloudy at first pitch. Hits the 0-2. Popped it. Kenta kicks and deals. Certainly for Anthony Contreras, their manager. Pitched. Here's a 2-2. Foul ball back. Maeda step back. Kicking 2-2. Misses. All in the arsenal. 3-2. Popped him up. On the infield, J.C. Escar will throw the mask. Foul ground. Makes the catch. 1 down.
still a nice play by the catcher, Escara, because that wasn't an easy catch for a catcher.
First pitch taken inside. Jorby Bebas works with TJ Rumfield. The 0-1 slashed foul. The kick in 0-2 is outside for a ball. Just strikes. Maeda delivers. Fouled off. He fielded this season with a couple cancellations. 1-2's outside. 2-2. Delivered low and in. 3 wins, 3 losses. 3-2. Dropped it too far inside, ball 4. After getting ahead of Rincona's week set, 3 victories to 2 Railriders wins. A swing and a miss. So
their lead, because Syracuse is just slightly worse than that.
Chop ball on the infield. Braden Shoemake will barehand throw to first. It's not in time. Stroh 7 for 18 in the series. First pitch, a swing and a miss. Their 9-5 win on Friday. 1 run in the first inning yesterday. Swing and a foul back. Rincona is moving around at second. Throw in behind, just in time. It's on Jorby Bebas.
There are 2 counts, and then you throw it.
Runners will take off. The pitch is low and outside. Throw down to third. Sails high. It's a double steal. Rincona
jump. They're going to play the infield back with 1 out.
Breaking ball out. In the order this series. Clean up today. Line drive back up the middle. Base hit. 2 runs will score. Spencer Jones going to throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 runs.
Japan, and they would love to have him back next season.
First pitch, Bro wants. Bro popped up right side. Jorby Bebas backing up to the outfield grass, still working his way back. Will make the catch. He's 6. Toss over to first base. Diving back is Castro. Christian Arroyo awaits the first pitch. It's taken in. Maeda kicks. Gets a swing and a miss. Follow in the footsteps some countrymen. Swing and a miss. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Tag applied. Not in time. The 1-2. Back off of Maeda. Redirect to Bebas. Will throw to first. It's in time. We'll have to make sure Maeda kicks. McIntosh watches.
Basically what you're looking for.
1-0. Finds the 7th inning. A 1-1. Chop ball to third. Candelario will charge. Field before it hits the ground a second time. On to first. Wilkes-Barre beats them. That knocks them out of playoff contention. They have played 1 fewer game. They had a cancellation lead over Syracuse. Line drive over top of Shoemaker out to left field. Antigua breaks up a 5-game hitless drought. 3 teams. First pitch taken for a strike. Antigua on at first. Maeda kicks. A little bit. They'll host Binghamton in a playoff round. Popped up. Shallow center field. Shoemake, Jones, Bebas get together. Spencer Jones with the sunglasses on.
Clearing the green monster in left center.
Squaring to bunt. Will Warren against Garrett Crochet. Runner goes. Rojas skies it again. Shallow center field. Spencer Jones one more time. Will make the catch. Close out a 4-batter. Maeda kicks. Fires upstairs. A 1-0. Come back for a set to go starting on Tuesday. Line drive, base hit. Leadoff single for Rincones. Sends Brewer Hicklin to the plate. 1 on riders. Runner goes. Pitches inside and Escar can't get a handle on it. Second steal of the day for Garrett.
Short last time up and got a base hit that kind of ignited their inning. Now he gets hit.
Maeda hits Hicklin.
Kind of cut down the base hit here.
Swing and a miss. No play at the plate, truly. The throw went there, but no play. Fouled off the foot. Can't rely on that all the time. The 0-2 misses outside. 1-2. Skims off the plate. Maeda's 2-2. Line drive, Shoemake will haul it in. On to second, that's one. Bebas gives it a turn towards first. Double play, not.
Base running play by Rincones.
First pitch to Christian. 0-1. Line drive down to left field. Giving chase is Brennan Davis. Brewer Hicklin on his way to third. Shoemake can't get the throw. It skips all the way home. It's a double by Josh. His 4th double of the year. Here's Arroyo, a swing and a miss. A 1-4-3 out to close out the first inning. Line drive towards right center field. That's down for a base hit. Bro will jog to the plate. RBI single for Arroyo, and Lehigh double single. Kenta kicks. Line drive towards center field. Jones started in, backs and off to the side. Will make good streaks as of late. Route Riders took 1-0. Come back for a call.
You catch him.
Line drive. Dive by Shoemake just beyond his reach. Out to left center field. It's a lead on. First pitch, swing and a miss by Luis. Trying to come back here as they have in the past against the Iron Pigs. Swing and a foul. Wednesday. Ground ball and a crack bat. Shoemake will glove. Flip to Vivas. That's one. On to first. Not in time.
It's pitched by Maeda to get the 1 out.
First pitch in Gators, who could actually make the title game. Pitches too far inside. It's the Seattle Mariners top affiliate.
Makes sense.
There are 10 teams in the PCL. 2-1. Ground ball towards short. Shoemake gloves. Throws to Vivas at second. That's one. On to first. This time around, no broken bat. Left elbow in the first inning, but stayed on to work since. Check the swing on a line-out double play in the third. Line drive right at T.J. Rumfield. Down to the ground to make the play. Check swing, appeal to first. Maeda kicks. Released by Detroit early May. Swing and a foul back. 10 runs, 9 earned. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him.
In his major league career, second in Cy Young, 16 wins. His did a lot of appearances. That was the Minnesota Twins.
1-0. You know what drives him, what motivates him? Fly ball towards left. Brendan Davis backing up at age 37. Might be a question for a lot of players, but still has that. First pitch home. Ground ball on the left side. Backhand pick by Braden Shoemake. Over to first in time.
Strong, accurate throw and got him by 2 steps.
First, and then an inning-ending double play. Pitch to.
And that seemed to really annoy him, but otherwise he's been pitching well.
Line drive towards right center field. Spencer Jones on the run. It'll take a skip off the warning track on top of the wall. Season for Scranton Wilkes-Barre. McIntosh superstitious. Ball down. Just off the plate outside. The 1-2. Check swing. No appeal to first.
Nothing crazy, but something.
2-2. Little punch on the infield. At second base, Jorby Bibas will glove. Quick glance to Arroyo. The extent is a different circumstance. Pitch delivered low.
When Eric Kratz hit that booming double and they got in the playoffs, I'm not sure the year you operation. It was pretty intense.
Ground ball towards short. Braden Shoemake scoops and throws on. We'll talk about the other games.
In AAA as the first pitch is over the heart of the chin, beginning of April. The 1 popped up in the air out of the shallow center field. Jones comes in, now drifting towards left center. Uses 2 hands and makes the catch. Pinyango against Maeda, whose first pitch is a breaking ball, missing low ball 1. Maeda from the middle of the rubber, the 1-0. Breaking ball strike. Rocks back in the 1-1. Swinging a hot shot to the second baseman. Bibas stays with it as he'll get upright and throw on to first in time. Candelario at third. Outfield left to right. Brian De La Cruz, Spencer Jones, and Duke. A 268 hitter right now as he swings away and chops one on 2 bounces to the shortstop. Fielding it is Shoemake. On the run, he throws to first, and it's in time. And the body goes into the windup. First pitch to R.J. Schreck. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Fastball slips by you, but still, I'd be looking off speed.
0-1 is hit in the air towards right center field. Cutting over a couple of steps is Jones. The center fielder is there as Maeda buried the in AAA, coming out September 14 against Lehigh. 0-1. Fouled over the screen and 2-0. Again, steps back and goes into the windup. Pitch misses down and away, and the count is now the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball towards left field. Hit right at Brian De La Cruz, who came in a step or 2, makes the Scranton with the only 2 base runners so far. And his first pitch is a backdoor breaking wind, the 0-1 offering. Check swing, went too far on the appeal, down to third.
Yep, that was a slow curveball, I guess.
0-2 is ripped in the air to right field, hit over the head of Ellis, who reaches out and he makes the catch on the run. Now
0 for 3 yesterday. First toss is fouled back into the screen, strike one.
Madness.
The 0-1 is hit off the end of the bat to left center field. That's a base hit, the first of the afternoon for the Herd on a solid single by Josh Kasevich. Guys will have to get some work in today. Fastball below the knees is taken by the way he's played on the field all year. He chops one third base side and foul. Maeda's 1-1 is hit to right field, falling quickly, and it'll be a base hit. So back-to-back singles for the Herd as Stefanik goes the other way. Teams have out there in players individually. First pitch to Rivera is off the outside corner ball. Better than 300 hitter, really a 315 or better hitter in parts of
300 for a long time this year. But that league is, you know, the ball.
Now the 2-1 to Rivera is a breaking ball that he tried to get on top of. 2-2 for Maeda. Breaking ball, missed down and away. And
really.
3-2, breaking ball is called strike three. Rivera knew it right away. Flew out to center his first time up. And he takes a fastball top of the zone for a couple.
And that's no lie.
That is a true statement.
That is no lie. It's a truth.
From the set, the 1-1 pitch. Misses inside, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Misses outside, 3-1. 3-1 toss is popped up, fouling out of play. Now the count is full.
He just won't go.
The payoff is pulled in the ground on the right side, fielded by Rumfield, who goes to second, bounces the throw, and they do get the out at second, and they'll say the ball was dropped on the transfer.
From Rumfield to the bag at second.
First pitch taken inside, throw back to third, just back safely is Josh Kasevich. The 0-1, breaking ball over the back door is a call. The 0-2 pitch misses down and away. Count as a ball offs every single year, winning it a couple of times as the ball is fouled back, including a AAA national championship. The 1-2 fouled off. We'll do it again. And a ball and 2 strikes. What the Bisons did in Trenton in 21 under Casey Candell. 1-2 fouled back, do it again at a ball and 2 strikes. And all the momentum in the final month of the year as Santander chops one up the middle. Second baseman fields underhand flip. And the force out is recorded 4-6, and that will do it for.
Named the Bison's MVP this season as Maeda's pitch is swung on, chop foul, third base side. That's going to get down the left field line. The 0-1. Big slow curveball, check swing, takes in the. And the 1-1 pitch. Popped up foul behind the plate. That's going to be out of fish. And the 1-2 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Took something off. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chased the breaking ball down and away out of the strike zone. They really play him to pull. And the curveball's in there, strike 1. And the 0-1. Over toward right center field. The 2-1. Down and in, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Strike count on R.J. Schreck. Here's the pitch. Down and in, ball 4. Schreck aboard. First walk issued by plate. And he takes the first pitch. The 1-0. Fastball's a little bit low. 2 years old, hard to believe. Move to first and back. There's a set at the belt and another move to first base. Schreck dives back safely. At the belt. 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Popped the foul right at us, just below our feet. Quick move to first, diving back safely. Schreck looked like he was starting to take off to second base, but that is the 3rd move by Maeda, so that will be a balk. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Oh, he said he went too far. I don't know if he went on that one. 2 down. Here's the pitch. Backdoor breaking ball in, playing right behind the runner at second base. And the 0-2 a little bit downstairs. Misses this set at the belt. And the 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3, and the Cow runs. Payoff pitch. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, strike 3. He got him. He strikes out the side with a walk mixed in. Here's his pitch. And toward right center field. And the left fielder well off the line out there as the pitch is down The wind and the 1-1. Inside with the fast. It's the dust. 2-1 in there for a strike. 2-2 pitch. Popped up down the right field side. It's going to be a foul ball, and making the catch is T.J. Rumfield. Going. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and De La Cruz way off the line and left. And that's pulled down the left field line, but hooked foul. Lands on the 0-2. Skipped up there. Okay. 4-2. Bounced to third. Candelario to his left, scoops it up, fires across the deck.
Wilkes-Barre since 2021.
Breaking ball's wide, ball 1. Frame. As Rivera takes it inside.
I'm with you.
As Rivera follows this one back into the, and the 2-2 pitch. Down and away. And the payoff pitch. Breaking ball just missed. Up Piñango. Maeda at the belt. 1-0. Check swing, but starts sending out some thank yous, don't we?
Absolutely.
That's outside, 2-1. How about
every camera base? So left-handed, right-handed batter, you find the check swings pretty quickly. Unsuccessful challenge.
It looked pretty good, and it was. Bad challenge right there. It's, I should say bad. I should say unsuccessful challenge.
Crew this year. Mark.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 as.